The stories of heroes and villains are amongst the greatest of ballads and epic poems in existence. Tales of love lost and true love's first kiss have been spun by the greatest bards of this world. But this is not a story of the heroes, the lovers, or the villains. Nay, this story is of the bard Ahrman that had but one wish: to pen an epic ballad with a unifying central character, herself. So welcome to each and every one of you to the Melodious Misadventures of Ahrman. Our bard came from modest beginnings in Neverwinter and rebelled against her parents' wishes and fled to the city of Silverymoon to study and become an adventuring bard. Welcome to the Melodious Misadventures of Ahrman. I am Draknar. My name is Cliff Taylor, and I am your Dungeon Master. Welcome. Thanks for joining us today. As always, we will always have our illustrious bard, and you are... Push to talk.
Right. Apologies. I am Omran. I am a half-elf bard who is seeking out adventures and plenty of stories.
In today's adventure, the very first mission of Ahrman is that she's ever taken without her mentor. Joining her is the soon-to-be infamous crew, the Rock Bottom crew, known for nearly quelling the great goblin insurrection of Birch Pass, for almost finding the Pearl of Wandu, and of course, arriving the day after the Battle of Tressian, but helping them round up the stragglers. If the Rock Bottom crew is known for anything, it's for surviving. So, let's go ahead and meet our crew. We have our dwarven fighter, and your name is...
Golden Hammerfall Knight, and ultimate fighter of the group.
Followed by our illustrious cleric.
That is Clint Burnsides, the Twilight Cleric of the group. Here for all your healing needs.
Our elven wizard.
Visvaldas of the School of Abjuration, the brain and keeper of lives here when it comes to decisions.
And last but not least, we have our, I believe, human rogue?
Yep. I'm gonna steal everything.
Alright, so today's adventure begins in the capital city of, of the major city in Cormyr, which is Arabelle. The crew has been summoned to speak with the king. And the four of you have been invited into the throne room, and the king sits upon a throne. There are 12 purple dragons in attendance who are guarding the king, as always. And he looks out to the group and he says, "Well, welcome, come in, please. I hear that you are here to help me out in my time of need."
Indeed we are.
Okay.
Aye.
Is it true that your forces helped overthrow the insurrectionists in Birch Pass?
Of course.
Of course, my lord.
Yes. And I hear that you sought the Pearl of Wandu.
Aye, treacherous little avenger there.
By chance, did you capture the pearl? I was looking for such a thing.
Well,
Do a deception check.
capturing is a strong word.
It got eaten.
Yes.
Well, never mind, never mind. Now, I do have a very important mission for you. As you know, we're the the goblins are once again raiding into the countryside, and my son has headed out to rally our forces against these strange goblins. They have a tendency to well, how do I say, they fight unconventionally. They almost have a civilized rank structure. I don't understand it, but my son is gone. But he is up there, and he is, like I said, rallying the troops. I have a message for him, and I have only one person that I trust with the message. And as he says that, a door on the eastern side of the room opens, and out walks. Describe yourself, Ahrman.
Push to talk.
Is she mute?
No, I'm not muted. I'm on push to talk.
Loud.
Sorry.
This push to talk must be a very powerful magic.
It is very much a powerful
Dark
magic.
force.
It's a permanent silence. You will see a half-elf with blonde hair, blue eyes, carrying around in nice, decent-looking leather armor, with a quill in one hand and a book in the other one. With a hurdy-gurdy on her back. Did I say it right?
Hurdy-gurdy.
Ah, hurdy-gurdy. But yes, with a hurdy-gurdy.
May I introduce you to Ahrman? She is a lovely bard who has a very special message that must be delivered, and she must be delivered safely. With the war beginning, or the skirmishes anyway, I have decided that it would be best to send the strongest force I could muster, but it must be done in a stealthy manner as to not reveal the location of my son.
That's my specialty.
So,
All right.
will you take upon this task of your king?
Of course, my lord.
We shall get it done, swift and quick.
Indeed.
As long as I can cause chaos.
Master
course.
Cleric,
I'll
Master
say
Cleric,
this
please
out.
come forward. I have something I wish you to carry.
Who, me?
Yes, Master Cleric.
Yes, of course. What is it?
You approach the king, and as you do, he draws forth a scroll, and he says, he leans in to you and he whispers into your ear. Now, in the event that this young woman is taken from this world, I believe you can use this, and he hands you this scroll, to pull her from the grasps of darkness, if you catch my drift.
I think I understand. I'll give him a wink.
And it is a scroll of true resurrection.
Can I do a sleight of hand check?
From
Good luck.
30 feet away?
I'm just getting ahead of myself. I'll do that later.
This is what I get for not taking front.
God damn.
All right, and let's see. What do you guys have any other questions for the king? Any questions for Ahrman? What do you guys got going on?
You.
Alright, go ahead.
Do these goblins have any symbols on them that we should know about?
Well, they seem to have military rank. and he kind of motions, and one of the purple dragons comes over. He pulls out a an insignia, and it almost looks like a set of captain's bars. And he
Can I do an intelligence check to see if I recognize any of them?
Sure, go right ahead. Give me a knowledge, or give me a not knowledge. That would be 3.5. Give me a history check.
History check, that would be +3. I'm going to roll it on the D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Blah. 5.
5 total of 5.
That's 2 plus.
Okay.
Oh, it's 2 plus 3.
You don't recognize the insignia. It does actually look really well made though, and it seems to have a almost like a it's almost like it wants to not reflect the light.
Looks nice. Very well made.
Well, yeah, we think
Too
they're
bad
well
it's
made, but the problem is we think that these goblins are not like other goblins. They seem to be a little bit on the taller side, and according to my men, they don't seem to be speaking goblin. As they speak to each other and command each other around, it seems it's very interesting, but we haven't figured out exactly what these goblins are doing or how they're talking to each other. Maybe they're using a code, but we haven't quite broke it yet.
Can I see the code?
It's what they speak. It's not actually something that we've found that was written or anything.
Have any enemies that could inspire these goblins to act this way?
Well, there was a sighting of the elf dragon, Navarava, but that can't be true because she was banished to a dim shadow realm about 400 years ago. So I don't think that. I think that's just a bunch of people that don't know what they're talking about. But I would be careful. That's why I picked you for this mission.
If allowed, I would like to make a history check or an arcana check on
Absolutely.
that elf dragon.
Very well.
Yeah, go right ahead. History check.
Well,
Do a
that's
history
an 11.
It's an 11. It's known that that this was actually an elven wizard who went through a process almost like didn't want to be a lich, but wanted to have more power and more and a greater longevity. So she became a dragon, and it was rumor has it that it took 5 arch wizards to the archmages, not wizards, archmages, to actually cast binding spells and imprisoned her in the demi-plane known as Grodd.
Grodd.
And in fact, the power required was so great that 2 of the wizards had to die to empower the final words of the spell.
Whew. That's good.
Sounds lovely.
Which direction is it in?
Oh, you'll be heading out to just northwest, northeast of Archwood, on the border of Cormier and Symbia. About a 3-day journey by horse. You all have horses, of course, right?
Of course.
Yes.
Oh, yes, of course.
Perception check.
Perception.
Oh,
check?
wait, I just have one.
Okay.
Oh, I just got one. Recently. Not sure how well this horse will do.
Well, if you if you need training on that, I don't think there's enough time. So just be careful out there. I remember my childhood friend Martin. He was riding one time and he fell, and he don't talk so well no more.
Hey, can I talk with Martin? I think I need to counsel him on that.
No, Martin's not here. Just
Persuasion check?
Persuasion check? No. Okay.
Worth a shot.
He's literally not in
Please
the
let me
area. So
hear.
no.
If I might ask another question, my lord.
Yes.
Is there knowledge known about the situation between your forces and the goblins?
Well, they came out of nowhere. We were attacked in the west by orcs, and that's about what happens this time of year. But then we were attacked by these goblin forces and some kobolds. But the kobolds, we pushed them back into their warrens like we do, but these goblins, they just seem to have cunning that I've never seen before.
And are we... Go ahead.
No. What can I do for you?
Are we sure they're goblins then? It seems that the whole system is upside down on this. Are we sure they're actually goblins or not something worse?
They're definitely a goblin. Their skin is instead of being the motley greens and grays that goblins are, they're actually like a lime green color. They're bright.
Do an intelligence check to wonder about this.
That
description?
again is going to be. Give me an Arcana check.
I'm gonna do the same.
I have a +3 for that too.
If allowed, without knowing what the others will roll, could I do also as well an Arcana check?
Yeah, go ahead. You can all give me an Arcana check. Ahrman, give me a Bard check. Remember I told you about a Bard check? How it's your Bard
got a
level
16.
plus your Charisma?
You got 16. 13 plus 3.
Okay, I lost.
16 here as well.
Oh.
11.
11. Alright, so the 16. The description of this particular set of goblins reminds you of... Wait a second, so who rolled the 16? Who was the character?
Myself and somebody else.
I got it.
And the rogue.
Okay, so the rogue and the wizard?
Correct.
Okay.
Does 15 get me anything?
The wizard, what's your character's name? I have it written down, I forgot which one?
Visvaldas. Or for short,
Visvaldas?
Wiz.
Whis, okay. Whis knows that there's the demi plane of Grodd has a substrata of goblins called Grodd goblins. They do not come to the prime material plane like ever, but they are exceptional workers of poison, and they are themselves immune to the poisons that they use. And they are highly organized and intelligent. In fact, you know of a wizard who exchanged spells with an adept of the Grodd goblins in the past.
What about the rogues? 16.
You know that you met a lime green goblin one time. He stood out. He was very dexterous, and he spoke about his he spoke a lot about his homeland, and the one thing that stuck out in your mind is that he always had a tendency to to refer to things in two dimensions and not really thinking about the third dimension of height. On the one time that you saw him in action, you saw him get completely surprised by not looking up when there was something above him that was a danger, or so that's what you remember from the only time you ever met a lime green goblin.
And he also couldn't hold his alcohol.
He couldn't hold his alcohol. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So,
Huh.
hey, there he is. Everything keeps moving.
Yeah, we lost the music bot.
Yep, we lost the music bot too.
Guru left us as well.
Ard, can you please start making music?
Master.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That curse is messing with you, isn't it?
Yes, the curse of silence.
Optional silence.
Apparently, I'm streaming in World of Warcraft when I thought I switched
Oh,
everything. So,
Oh yeah.
we're if people do search for us, they see World of Warcraft. So, hey, all of you Warcrafters out there, welcome. This is not Azeroth. But
Oh.
Cool if it was, though.
and of course, I can't switch it midstream, so that's a thing. All right.
The lucky.
Hey, every first show will have something go wrong.
Yep, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like.
Come
At
on,
least, at
every
least until we figure it out. You know,
A plan only
that's the
survives
fun
until
part of it. You know,
8
it's we only can you gotta have fun. I mean, if we were getting paid thousands of dollars to do this, people could bitch about it. But nobody's paying for this, and we're just doing it for fun. So that is a thing. Oh my gosh, there's a fly in here. It's gonna bug the hell out of me. All right. Okay. So anything else for the king, or would we like to head out?
Let's
I'm
do
fine
it.
to head out.
Let us go.
With it being about midday, you head out, and Ahrman, there is a bone-colored horse that is waiting for you, with a brilliant red saddle, and a small a young stable boy. He brings you the reins, and he's like, Miss, I was told
Yes?
to give you this horse. You must be wary though. She likes to bite, and she is afraid of snakes. So if you get near a snake, she's probably gonna rear up. So you got to be careful.
Can I do a deception check just to make it think there's a snake nearby?
That's mean.
How are you going to do that? What exactly are you going to do?
Put out a rope.
Okay,
Say snake!
make a deception check.
Okay, I have a +7 there.
We will die before we even leave the city.
13.
A 13? Okay,
That's-
so let's
Rope.
see. Let's see. We'll go ahead and we'll.
Sorry if it's mean. I'm trying to make
Hey.
sure it's a little.
You got a 13? Well, the horse, his sense or his perception is a 14, and so he is not scared by your deception.
Oh.
Or she, I should say. Her name's
Aw.
Buttercup.
I like it.
All right. So, the party, you guys head out with a royal escort out through the city, and people are looking at you really odd. There's the occasional person like kind of yells jeers at you. What makes you think you're so special? And the purple dragons that are escorting you out, they're having to keep the rabble back, and you hear things like, "When's the king gonna take care of the northern trade routes? When are we gonna hear? When are we gonna hear? Or when are we gonna hear about the missing the missing groups that are disappearing in the mountains? Are the foothills safe to travel?"
Can I do an intelligence check to see if I am aware of what's going on in this area?
That would be a give me, I guess, I would have you. I want a investigation with disadvantage.
Okay, so 2 rolls, lowest roll.
Correct.
+3 for each of them.
Yes.
11 and a 19. 11's the smaller one.
You're aware that that the king is never really popular. He's not. He's beloved by those with money, but he isn't necessarily beloved by those of lesser stature and rank. He is.
Okay.
He's a fair king, and he's actually a hero of the realms, but he is definitely your experience with the lower echelon has shown you that he doesn't. People wish that he would. That maybe it would be best if he just moved on and his son took over, because they seem to like his son more than they like him.
I'll tell the rest of the crew about this as soon as we're out of range of the guard people.
Well, the guard actually take you all the way up to the gate and out for about a mile, and then they wave you. They wave you goodbye, and they say good luck, and they leave. But before you guys actually get to that point, I need everybody to make a perception check for me.
Okay, perception is passive perception. Perception check. Perception. Persuasion. Is it normal perception check? Okay.
Normal perception check. Yeah.
17.
27.
16.
Okay.
A lovely 9.
A lovely 9. Clint, while you guys are heading out of just out of the city walls, you believe that that you're being shadowed by 1 to 2 individuals, and as you're watching as you see them, their skin kind of shimmers, and you catch a bright green color on their skin, and before you can react to it, to bring attention to it, they have slipped off into the crowds.
That's worrisome. Okay. I won't say anything, but I will give myself a vigilant blessing.
A vigilant blessing. Okay. Advantage on...
And I tell everybody about what's going on with the king as soon as the dragons are away.
Okay. The purple dragon's gone. Go ahead and roleplay that for a minute.
I'm not going to do the voice, but you guys just roleplay the reaction. Oh dear. Don't mind them. They're just a little upset about how the king is focusing more on the wealthy than the common folk. So he's typically a good guy. People tend to have a better thought, think more of his son than him. So I kind of wish the guards laid off.
That's how usually it goes. Nobles are more important than commoners. It's terrible.
Next time I find a noble, I'm going to try to take his money.
That's
Oh,
a
okay.
terrible idea.
Okay, so I lost somebody. We lost somebody, didn't we?
We lost
We
no.
lost rhythm.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm. That's what it is. I don't have. I'm missing somebody in Roll20. Blue Knight, are you in Roll20?
No,
Okay.
I've been using the.
Oh,
Can
no,
you give
no,
me a where?
Okay, so I the
Can you
link.
send me the link?
Yeah, the link is up in. I put it in the players' lounge, didn't I, guys? Isn't that where I put the link for the Roll20?
It's gonna play loud. You gotta scroll up a little bit.
Yeah, the link to the Roll20's in the players' lounge.
I sent her.
Okay.
25th.
All right,
All
I
right.
should get there fairly quickly.
Okay. Okay, so they're going, wait a second, I don't have. I'm like counting my people in here. I'm like going 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm missing somebody.
Right.
All right.
Launch game. Oop. What? Nope. Nope. Go back there. And loading.
All right. Okay.
So,
While you guys are traveling, you travel the rest of the day, and it is uneventful. You come to a nice inn along the road, because this is a heavily traveled road. You come to a nice inn, and you and the nothing eventful happens at the end. I'm completely. Hold on a second. I'm gonna sneeze. I apologize.
Bless you.
bless you.
Blessed.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Good.
Stop that from happening.
just so I'm not I'm not pulling the rolls out of my butt. I'm using the Indian Beyond, and it's. You need to take a look at it.
All right. I'm perfectly okay with whatever happens. Okay. So, all right. There we go. Now I got everybody. All right. Let me throw you a character sheet really quick.
Okay.
Or not a character sheet, but a character to be able to use. Got
So, you there, Half-Blood. Ahrman was the name, right?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Short question.
Please.
Do you think you will be followed by anybody?
Followed? As in what manner of speaking?
Magical detection. Divination, to be more precise.
No?
Are you sure about that?
What about Paul?
Absolutely, positively positive.
May I do an investigation check to see if she's lying?
Insight?
It would be an insight.
That's more insight.
Insight check?
Yeah, insight.
Okay.
Well, nonetheless, for you delivering important information to the...
16.
Are you lying, Ahrman? You need to take you off and push to talk.
The curse.
Ah!
That curse must be really frustrating.
It's it's like super hard to get rid of.
I'm sorry.
Especially for a
I
bard.
wish the wizard got it more often.
I agree.
Yes. I am sure I am not being followed.
Well, that's always good.
Yes.
Okay, for
I
you
am sure I am
delivering
not
very
being
important information
followed.
to the front lines, I will
That's
just
always
get
good.
us on the, how to say,
yes.
safe side. And this takes out of his pouch a pinch of diamond dust and throws it over to Amran. And I would like to cast non-detection.
All right, so you cast non-detection onto Ahrman. Are you resisting the spell?
No.
Okay.
You can't really resist.
What am I
I
supposed to do? Just make gestures.
If anyone's trying to if someone is going to follow us, either by the wizard stand of divination, or just physically speaking, we got your back. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to go.
And if anybody
We'll
was
find us-
following us, I would know about it. Don't worry.
I'm going to go find me a separate room from you guys so I don't rob you guys blind again.
How do you need to resist that urge?
You take my fucking axe, she's gonna be on your hands.
That seems very inefficient.
Yeah, it hasn't worked actually.
Welcome
Tried that
to
5
my
times.
life.
By the way, you want your cloak back?
That is true, but you also robbed it 3 times.
Or
Sorry, yes, true.
I took it 5 minutes ago.
You spend the night at the inn, and then you continue on the next day. The weather turns from being a nice, sunny, over partly cloudy day to torrential rain, and it is a sludge going through the weather. That night, you make it to another inn, and you are drenched to the bone. It was an uncomfortable ride all the way up, and as you enter the inn, there seem to be groups in the inn. There seems to be a group of 4 men that are sitting around a table seem to be hunched. Everybody seems to be upset because of the weather. And there's another group of about 3 people sitting over at the bar, and there's a group of 5. Looks like they're merchants, and there is a large wagon out front that has 2 surly-looking, looks like guards that are positioned even in this weather as protection for it.
Must be cool loot there. Hey,
Don't
barbarian.
even try.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Are you gonna try to steal from me again?
No. If you help me, I'll give you half the loot.
You do understand.
Start a
Maybe.
bar fight.
Oh, goodness.
Please don't.
Don't worry. And if you do, I'll pay for your drinks for the next month. No, I never offered to do that.
You never offered to do it, and it makes me think you're lying, but...
All right. And use a deception check on it. See if I'm lying.
He's lying.
I'm not lying.
Sir Bard, Sir Rogue, I am the Bard.
I'm the rogue, and I'm not lying.
Rogue, Sir Rogue.
Yeah. The character is a lady in the game.
Oh yeah. It's
Lady Rouge.
Lady Rouge.
How about we just
As
go ahead?
yes, this message is very dire. It does have to be delivered on a certain date. Messing around here would only delay our progress.
And we don't need to be
Unless,
late
of
for
course, we take the wagon with us.
And we don't need to be late for another battle.
We only got late. We were only late once because of me.
Yes.
Indeed.
We don't need to be late again. This is.
Of course.
I would hope that there is no sentence to death for failing this or so such. Especially this is a matter of the very importance.
At most, imprisonment.
I would rather not be imprisoned, please. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, it's not so bad.
Wouldn't be the first time we break out of a cell, to admit.
But let us not start a bar fight, please. Let us rest, and you are able to
Persuasion
fight
check on him.
all you like in other areas.
I'll do a persuasion check on the barbarian.
Okay, you can't persuade the other players in that way. Persuasion doesn't really work on other PCs.
Gotta persuade me, my
Go
man.
to one of the burly men and say that one of the men inside is talking bad about him.
Oh no!
So,
As soon as the rogue goes off, I just kind of go to.
I will cast silence on that area.
I go to Ahrman, and I tell like, stay back here, please.
Of course.
Just kind of moves her to the farthest
Can
corner.
I do the persuasion check now?
hold on, I've got to. You're doing something that I wasn't prepared for. Just like I said. All right, so let's see. There we go.
This would, when all this
I'll just-
happening, this
Can
would
I-
also stand up and take his pint and walk over to Amran and just lean next to him to the wall, watching the show.
I don't know whether or not I should be taking notes or be shaking my head.
Both.
All right, so
No, it's
I was not planning on needing to have a tavern, but okay, so now I have a tavern.
Do I need to cast hideous laughter or something?
No.
On who?
no, don't worry. This is how we usually
On the
take care of
rogue.
it. Let's cast banishment on the rogue.
Oh,
Cast
no.
banishment on the road.
Banishment on the rogue.
That'll banish him.
You
Yeah.
gotta touch the.
You're not banishing me to another mountain again.
No, banish him to the astral plane. We're good. Let him go. Let him go face it.
It's not that kind of banishment, but let's.
Oh,
If we
Just knocks my character out and puts him in the astral zone.
you'll see. Here we go.
maybe make
Right, can I roll?
make a charisma
Right.
save, my dude.
Me?
Yeah, you roll it.
I have a persuasion check, and it says
Yeah,
plus
the
7.
rogue.
There's a difference between a charisma save and a persuasion check.
Yes,
15.
definitely. Definitely different.
And for the
Yeah, I am
Persuasion
banishing
check.
you to the 18.
Yeah, so first it's
Did you
gonna
just
be
cast banishment on him? Really? Is that what you did?
Yes. This is how we deal with the rogue. It's the only thing we
Okay,
can do.
so
Yeah,
you,
I'm gonna banish the rogue.
you vanish out of the prime material plane, and this isn't the first time that they've done this to keep you in line. And you're sitting. It's almost everything is like is shadowy, and you know that that it's only going to last for a time before they
minute.
let you come in, let you come back. But
and my
is-
character's just very blasé about it.
You're like, man,
Really?
not again.
Oh, mine's more like, really?
Holy
Cro-
cow!
crosses arms, sits in a floating area.
Your character is just wondering why they just did that.
It's more along the lines of, how many times have you done this?
How many times has he tried to start a bar fight?
My character's
Oh,
a
this is
lady.
a once a day thing.
Sorry, again, sorry.
At least she's done this almost every tournament we go to.
Yes, and every time
This
she's done
would
it,
be
she is
number
always
53.
So then I'll make my usual.
Okay.
Until my character's out of there again.
Banishment holds 1 minute with concentration.
Yeah. So about a minute later, you phase back into the prime material plane, and everybody, all of your companions are sitting at a table, and I put them all on the wrong level. Oops. Not that.
No wonder I couldn't touch my
Yeah,
character.
I was like, oh, wait a second, what is going on?
I look back at the person who banished me.
It's a guy that usually heals you.
Yeah.
And I do sleight of hand on him.
To do what?
Just take his stuff.
Specifically, what are you trying to take?
I wanted to take his books. What does he have exactly? Oh, I just take his gold.
So you are going to attempt to steal his gold. Okay, go right ahead. Try to use your sleight of hand.
Plus 12, 20.
What is your passive perception, Clint?
Mine is 19.
19. Okay.
I have no
So your
gold.
gold belongs to me.
You
How much
have
gold did you have?
5 gold pieces.
I have no gold for you to steal.
The coin pouch is just there.
Okay, so are you guys going to continue doing this, or would we like to?
So it rolls for me?
Huh? Say that again. I didn't hear that.
I'm trying to find out if I can cast banishment.
Oh, and I also speak Goblin. So it should be an easy time for me.
While this is going on, the barmaid comes over and she asks, what would you like to have, good travelers? And are you going to continue to do strange things? And people are kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, we usually get those looks, mostly from the wizard here, who thinks he's better than everyone.
Aye. Mead, please.
You don't want mead. I'll make you gassy.
Ditto.
Can have some cider and some venison if that's optional.
When they get drunk, I'm the sane one.
Okay, I believe that I believe we don't have venison today, but we do have some mutton. Is mutton okay?
I'll just get some water. I'm not going to risk getting drunk with these guys around.
Is mutton
If you have
okay,
a-
madam?
Do you have any rations that we could have as well?
We have mutton. We have some roasted vegetables, and we have of course drink. We also have eggs. We poached some eggs today.
Eggs. I'll much for the eggs. Water.
A meal's going to cost you a silver piece.
Can I have change in gold? Starts paying with using one of the gold that he just stole. No, she just stole.
they give you 9 silver pieces back.
Thank you. And they're none the wiser.
Okay, so
Thank
you
you
guys,
for the meal.
You guys, you get all of your, excuse me, you have your meal. You are preparing to you're preparing to go to your rooms that you've also been offered, and as you're heading to your rooms, a man bursts through the door, and he bursts through the door, and he has a large gash on his upper right chest. He's holding it, and he goes, help, 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 and he collapses to the ground.
Crap. My conscience is. My lady goes over to him to help him up to her room.
Okay,
Did
so
they have-
Clint, what is your action?
Does it look like he's like wounded, or does it look he just like passed out from
He has a
something?
gash. He has a bleeding gash wound on his in his upper right chest.
Not again.
Oh, I see. I misheard then. Yeah, I'm gonna pop a quick cure wounds on this bad boy. Just lay my hands down and lift him up.
Okay, so you head over to give assistance, and
My character's just getting him to the room she rented. Oh, she got.
okay.
I would give myself a quick mage armor and get closer to Ahrman and be like, if anything goes down, stay with me.
Okay.
Yes, his only thing he's good at is defending himself and running.
And what's the
Leo?
dwarf doing?
Yeah.
My character just encourages Carmio to go into crazy mode. Carmio,
The
crazy
barbarian boy.
if anything happens.
What I will
Okay.
do though, is get in front of the door waiting for anything to come by.
Okay, so you go and guard the door.
Hell yeah.
And
Okay.
what does? And Clint, your turn. What do you do?
Well, Clint is curing wounds or casting cure wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you so you just throw cure wounds onto him? Go ahead and roll it. Tell me how many hit points he gets back.
Where's my character on this board? I don't see.
Okay, so the
Big ol' 7.
the rogue. That was the rogue that I threw out there because you didn't send me a picture.
The one with the weird image.
Yeah. You're a female rogue. I
Thing
can
one.
change that.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
My character's going to check on the hurt person. Where's the hurt person?
Okay, that's what I was throwing up there.
I have just healed them.
Yeah, and my character's pulling him out of the way of a fighter. So, if the red person picture is the hurt person, I'm showing him right.
This is Ahrman.
Okay, we'll do this.
Okay, where's
Okay, so you're gonna
grabs?
okay.
back
So
him-
the body was he came here and he collapsed there, and you're wanting to take him where?
Wonderful.
To my character's room.
What?
What?
No,
No.
they.
All right, right.
they're-
He's
they're-
conscious.
They're casting cure light wounds on him, and I need to tell you what
Right.
happens on that. How many hit points did you heal?
Right.
7.
Take
Okay.
him
Gets 7.
right here.
All right. Well,
He
before
is
you can
conscious.
move it, before you can, oh, hold on, he's not conscious yet. You cast cure wounds on him, and the wound. You're so used to you cast a spell thousands and thousands of times. As you cast cure wounds on him, the wound begins to close, and then right before it seals, it reopens, and you see a purple ichorish fluid that is in the wound.
Oh, yeah. Take this to your room, please.
I'm going to put him right here, right next to the alcohol, and you see that? I him right there, so he's out of the way of any danger.
So you want to move the
Or-
body over here?
Right here,
Okay.
where
so
my picture
you
is.
want to put him behind the counter?
Yeah.
Okay. So Clint, what are you doing with what
My
you just
character
saw?
is right here too, so I can
Okay.
sneak attack.
Okay.
Hiding at the moment.
Just waiting to see what's going on.
Okay. So that wound didn't close and it's bleeding again.
And I also take an alcohol for Kramar after the fight. Usually likes it when he's afterwards.
Clint, give me a medicine check. Or is that medicine? What is it?
Okay.
Yeah. Is it medicine? Yeah, it's medicine.
I would like to.
That's an 18.
There's definitely some type of poison that is in this wound.
Ah,
And then
Oh, so
the
it's
goblins
the,
are not that far.
goblins. Good. Oh, well, we have goblins, people. So that's a thing.
Potentially.
Close. Good.
Goblins aren't the only ones that use poison.
That is true, but nonetheless, this looks weird, to say the least.
Get my eyes on the door. Anything odd come through, get fucking chopped.
Are you leaving the door shut or are you opening it?
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna
Leave it shut. Leave it
Okay,
shut.
yeah, all right.
Leave that.
Give me a perception check, dwarf warrior.
Hold it.
And where you're standing, Madam Rogue, can you give me a
7.
perception as well?
Okay. And dead number. Very dead number. Lowest number you can get.
Okay, so you don't see anything.
7.
My character is actually just hiding behind ready to strike when ready.
Okay, and our elven wizard, you're paying attention where? Where are you watching for trouble?
For my companions are blocking the door. I would have a look more to the back to see if anything tries to get through any window through the room and then into the main room.
Okay, there's no windows in the inn here, in the main room of the
So
inn.
just only one door?
Yeah.
Yes, but
there's the door here. There's the door here, and there's a door over here.
Okay, then I would look at the door in the behind of the bar, and if it is important, I have a passive perception of 21.
Okay, so the group of 4 that are sitting here, they're all really they look really worried. None of them have any visible weapons at all. Maybe an occasional, dagger on the side or a knife. Really, not even a dagger, but just a knife. At this table here is where the merchants are, and then the other 3 gentlemen are back here at this table. They had left the bar and gone over here. Everyone seems really put off, like this isn't something they usually deal with. The merchants actually are one of them. He's like, well, is our goods safe? Our goods safe? And
My character just perks up a little bit, interested in hearing that.
and Ahrman, what are you
Sure,
doing?
they're fine.
She would have sorry on that. She would be taking out her pen and paper actually and writing down everything that she's witnessing.
Okay.
And my character is more paying attention to being ready her fight and hiding.
Okay, so you're hiding behind the bar. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, and I also mind if I also steal the alcohol thing just for Armero, Mero, Mio.
Bolden.
You're there are no bottles behind the bar. There's
Aw.
only tankards and stuff.
My character kind of wanted to give Armeo a drink after the fight if he does really well.
I'm gonna just walk over to Ahrman real quick and just say, "Hey, just in case," and give her a tap on the shoulder and cast Death Ward.
Okay.
Just in case.
What's that spell?
Keeps you safe.
Okay. What else?
That's it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
You guys sit in high tension for a good solid minute. Nothing happened. Nobody else comes in. Our rogue,
Hey, look.
you see the body over here. He starts to convulse.
And then I call for the person who heals to get over here.
Clint.
Clint,
Oh.
the body's not
Yes,
doing
what?
something really weird. He's doing something
What?
weird next to the alcohol. It's going up and down, up and
Decomposing?
down, up and down.
No, it looks like he's going
No.
into.
Were you messing with it?
Oh, after I dragged it behind the alcohol, I went into ready mode. No, the only time I'm actually nice to you guys.
I'm. What do you want me to? So what do you want me to do? The body's dead. He's dead.
No, he's still alive. He's going into convulsions. He hasn't died.
I want you to make sure it's
He's
Do you want me to put him out of his
What do you
misery?
want
Is
me
that
to
what you're
do?
saying?
no.
Well, he could have a virus or some sort of poison that could spread. Maybe just give him a few jabs.
Can
Okay.
I do a medicine check? Because that's not helpful.
Oh, he's got poison in him. I can tell you that.
Okay. How do I get rid of the poison?
Do we know what type of poison?
Could I
I have
glance
no
over
idea,
and
but
give that
he's
a look?
magical.
What? If there's a poison, we could figure out what it is first. Mm.
Can I do a medicine check to check the poison?
Sure, you can make a medicine check. Do you have a healer's kit? Or an
No.
alchemy kit?
I only have nope. 8 and no.
Okay, how are you gonna check the poison? What exactly
Pour
are you
alcohol
trying to do?
on the wound.
You're gonna pour alcohol on
Because
the
I
wound?
heard that-
Okay.
Because I heard that it helps it clean out infections.
Okay, so you have you've got kegs of ale and mead. What do you want to pour on his wound?
What are in the kegs?
Ale or mead. The big giant one here is a big keg of mead, and the smaller kegs over here are all ale.
Mead, because that'll be cheaper.
Okay, so you fill a cup up with the mead, and you go over and you pour it onto his chest. And as you pour it onto his chest, it starts to fizz like it's hydrogen peroxide, and for the first time since this man has come in here, his eyes open up and he screams in pain, and his body starts to convulse more.
Sorry, it'll help you in the long run. Get over here, Clint, and start healing them.
Already tried. I have nothing else
We'll
in my
try
report
again.
to.
We'll try again,
no.
or I will steal all your money.
Good luck. I will kill you.
And this is why they are called the Rock Bottom Crew, not the top
Exactly.
of the heap.
Wizard,
Could I?
can you get rid of the poison?
Hold on a second, Clint. What?
Oh, I was just asking if I could go out and like open the door and give a peer out to see if there's anything else, so we can at least
Yeah, you can go. You can
deteriorate
look out
from
the door
that
real quick.
Worry. Oh, wow.
Looking out the
What do I see?
door, there are 2 corpses, and the wagon is gone.
Mhm.
Aw. All the loot is
Ah,
gone.
damn it!
One stole your idea.
Ah,
Oh,
guys, they
Lord.
took the wagon.
God.
The
Who
merchants
is
they
top-
jump
who
up and they're
came
like,
up with
"They
that
took the
idea?"
wagon! What do you mean they took the wagon?"
They took the wagon.
No! No!
That was filled with Gandhian powder.
With what?
What?
Yeah.
Drugs.
That's worth a fortune.
That
Oh
And
my.
Let's go get it back.
Bard. Do you have any types of healing yourself that you can deal with this, or no? Elsa, push to talk.
The merchants are just they seem to be losing their mind. They're running around. They're like no, we have to have that. That's
Merchants!
very dangerous.
Shut
Sir?
your mouth. This is more important than your goods.
No,
No.
no,
Dude,
it's
this-
Gandhian
My guy
powder. Do you understand what Gandhian powder is?
My character goes over to them and
No.
talks with them.
Oh no. Okay.
It's
Where's
Gandhian.
that merchant?
It's Gandhian. Do you not understand that?
No,
Stuff
what is
you
that?
cause- Boom.
Mer-
It explodes?
Yes, it's Gandhian powder.
It's very valuable on the black market.
Very
told you guys
valuable in
that
any
one time
market.
I feel like my
Yeah.
my sense to do good is just ticking in, huh? Could I make a quick prayer and roll for some divine intervention?
What do you mean? What are you wanting from divine intervention? Be more specific. What are you?
I would like the embodiment of night that I worship to just bring the cart full of powder back to us.
My character
Um,
just looks at you like you're again. That didn't work last time.
It
Last
did work
three
that
times.
one time though. Of the like 346 times I did try.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it caused us to be trapped over piranhas.
I don't
Very
remember that
cute.
one.
Yeah, you
Either
cast
way,
another
Bard.
spell, and it made
What-
you forget.
Well, while you're
The wizard made
God.
you forget that.
So, or are you casting like what kind of spell are you actually casting? Or are you just praying?
Oh no, I'm using divine intervention. I roll a D100,
Oh, okay.
and if I roll a 12 or lower, hypothetically,
yeah.
do I roll
My
it?
character just goes high and hides because last time it happened, she
Go
almost
right
got
ahead.
eaten.
Oh no. Saloon's busy.
God
Well,
damn
that's okay. I
also.
guess that means that we have to do it.
That was close though.
I'll take it as a sign.
Now back to the Bard. Bard, you have anything to heal this man?
yeah, I do.
That doesn't just heal, but also helps with poison.
I know.
Give me like, okay, God,
Out of character
Hey.
now. I don't want to use my vitality potion on this fucker.
God, is it okay if I roll a like bard knowledge on this type of poison?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a bard check. And
Yay!
that's your level plus your
My character-
charisma modifier plus your proficiency
character
bonus.
My character is trying to set up.
Oh no, I just disconnected. The stream just disconnected. Uh-oh. Or did it? Did the stream disconnect? I just got a... Can anybody hear me? Oh no.
We can go get your explosives back for price. And it will be very expensive. We are a high grade group.
If you could get it back, yeah, I'll give you 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh,
Deal.
bet.
All right, guys, let's go get it.
First of all, is the bard was poison?
I didn't see your roll.
18.
It's
The stream is
yeah.
offline.
The stream is
Oh.
offline. Yay, that's what I thought.
Oh God.
It wasn't the stream. It was on the Roll20. It
Yeah,
was-
I didn't get the roll 20 roll either. What the heck?
Oh, it's an
But
18.
still, the stream is
Yeah.
offline. Twitch is
There we go.
offline currently.
Okay, there you go. I
You're
see
not-
your roll now.
Hey,
What?
you're not streaming.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was told. I got it. Let's try. See if I can.
Survive.
I'm trying to restart the stream. Hold on 1 second.
Wait, already in a job to get Ahrman to the front lines?
Well,
You're like-
okay. So Ahrman, you, Ahrman, you actually, you're looking at at this particular poison, and you've heard about it, and it's a wounding poison. It doesn't actually allow the wound to close, and it prevents a wound from closing.
So, what did the alcohol thing do to it?
Well, mead is mostly sugar. I don't know. So
Infection.
I mean, it's not really something you want to put in a wound. Ahrman, you remember that there was some song that you had listened to at one point that had that talked about wiping clean to bring forth healing.
Can I get another type of alcohol to help with that?
Well, this is she don't know that she isn't telling anybody this stuff yet. This is just her knowledge.
Yeah, and she will retail it because the bard do the thing. So, like, there's this healing stuff that you can do, and also mead is not the best idea to pour into a wound.
Oh, yes.
That
Almost never.
makes sense. After all, he did scream when I poured it on him.
I'm confused on why we don't just, like, put him out of his misery. This seems like a horrible, slow, painful death.
Because we could probably heal him if we
Amran,
figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
you seem to know something about that poison, right?
Yeah. So, basically, it's called a wounding poison. And it means, like, it can't be fixed with magic, and it kind of just festers.
So,
I just-
do you know if it's magic by itself?
Can I just-
Do you know if it's magic by itself?
God?
Do you know if the okay? Say that again. I was getting a weird echo. What's your question?
If it was magic itself.
No, the actual poison is derived from an animal bile.
It's derived from animal bile.
How unfortunate.
We can. Let's see. Wait, wouldn't that be a nature check or an animal handling check?
What?
It could be a nature check to identify what type of bile it is. Sure.
Can I do that? May I roll?
Sure.
+19 +3, 22.
22. No natural animal that you know of does this, but you have heard of some otherworldly beasts that have this type of wounding property in their bile, mainly from the lower planes.
Okay. Look, lower flanks from another worldly creature. No, none from this world. Oh, and let's go get the money. I mean gold. I mean explosives.
The explosives are not really our problem. We should stay here for the night.
We can get 1,000 gold from it.
How about you go get the powder, and if you come back alive, you can just keep all 1,000 gold. And then we're gonna go to bed.
You're not gonna.
We'll get
State business, sir.
I'll take the toughest guy with me, and you guys can go deliver the message. Don't need a rogue for that.
I like this plan.
Split the party.
There has been an expression that my Master Mick told me constant times, and every story, the moment that the party splits is the moment that things go to wits end. So, it's not the best decision to separate from everyone, okay? Please stay with us. We can... If this is the way that things usually go in stories, it might be a case of the goblins stole the thing and we'll be encountering them on the way. So we can grab it then.
Faye will probably line up.
If I can get all the gold, I'll agree to it.
I'll pay you 2 copper if you don't go.
All right.
Least rest.
And fine.
That still leaves this dying
Not lying,
person
right?
on the ground.
Yes.
All right. I'll go to bed.
And... Sorry, give me a second. Okay, I'm good. She will
so,
give it...
I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Can I resolve this whole thing here really quick with a little bit of a simple?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Be a good
okay.
idea.
All right.
Hey, is he
Oberon's
dead now?
quick thinking. She takes a rag from the barmaid, and she wipes deep into this wound. The man groans in pain, but having removed the majority of the ichorus poison, a swift casting of cure wounds by the cleric closes the wound mostly, and the man regains consciousness.
Oh, wow. I never thought of that.
He looks around. He's like, they came and there were dozens of them, and he kind of starts to, his eyes start to flutter back, and being impatient, our devilish rogue, she smacks him out of the face and says, "Wake up! No sleeping now."
I do a athletics checks to do it.
No, you're good.
Okay.
He
I have a very high athletics chest.
Catches his wits some, and he's like, "Look! They were surrounded in shadows. I don't know exactly who they were, other than they attacked us with swords and bows, and I ran, and as I approached the end, those 2 guards, they were going to stop me, and then all of a sudden they were both struck in the head with arrows, and I ran in here, and then I woke up to a picture of pain and but beauty," as he kind of looks at Ahrman and said, "Thank you, kind young lady."
And then
My name's Ahrman. Nice to meet you, sir. Hi. So,
I'm Yosef. I thank you for healing me
yeah,
and saving my life.
I didn't save your life. I just hoped the other ones do it. They are the ones I might have been able to get out the poison, but they're the ones that were much more powerful and can do a lot more stuff than I can. But really good. See, look at them.
No, she is the brains of the operation. After all, we wouldn't do much without her. And starts pushing her to start flirting with this guy.
Wait, what?
She starts. The rogue is trying to get her to talk with this guy while she goes and talks with the rest of the original crew.
Okay, so
So
you guys are gonna have a conversation. All right, go for it.
yeah. Stuff. We really need to go and get the explosives after the fact. Are we in agreement on that?
Probably be a good idea. We don't need these goblins to have any more power than they already have.
Oh, if we get the explosives back after the fact, beforehand, and return it to them, I'll let you guys have 10 gold, 10 gold, 10 gold. Clint, you get 5 gold.
If it's absolutely necessary that you won't bug us the next night, then why not?
And then, and we look
15.
for it along. We look for it along the way. Also,
We'll look for it
I
on
think
the
the
way
bard
and on
has
the
a
way
new.
back.
The bard has a new crush. I think.
She has a buddy.
I'm confused here.
Yes, you are.
Same.
You're always confused.
So we're going to bed now.
Yes.
Yes.
And we'll deal with this in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Though I should feel shifts might be necessary in this case. Night attacks.
We can all
Alright,
just huddle
we take-
under my dome, I think.
Let's draw straws for it. Wants to, or we could have our least powerful member do it. Not it.
Least powerful member. Okay, you go then.
Yeah. If you want to volunteer, I understand. I respect it, actually.
Time.
How kind of you.
You told them there's separate rooms where you could each have your own room, or they actually have they have rooms with for small groups that can hold 3 people.
Yeah, my character's a girl and will not bunk with the guys.
Yes, I also would not like to bunk with her.
I would not bunk I will not bunk with the elf.
Yeah.
Because the elf will stay awake all day,
Yes.
all night.
2 hours sleep. That's madness.
It's 4.
Either way.
It's for an unhealthy addiction to coffee.
Okay, so
That explains it.
if there's nothing else that you need to do, we'll go ahead and
Everybody else will sleep together, though.
I'm not
Okay.
sleeping with the elf. I'm getting a room that has at the maximum 2.
Because
I
you
would-
can't ever sleep without someone else in the room. I know. I hear the night terrors from my room.
All right. So the next morning you awake and you have a quick breakfast and you head out. Your horses have been watered and fed and they're ready to go. You head out and the weather has turned even worse than it was before. Tracking wherever this wagon went is nearly impossible. So losing interest quickly, you continue on your way.
Very nice.
I yell at the person who for not letting me go after the wagon immediately.
Would you mean me?
Everyone.
Would be all of us.
Yes, and I plan on, and I will think about stealing later.
Okay.
Right.
So
And I'll demand, but I will demand the 2 copper now.
You don't actually have to give it to him. Don't worry.
you travel for 2 more days until you reach the foothills. And as you reach the foothills, you start to see, you start to pick up tracks of, looks like soldiers or something moving in formation in groups of 10 by 5, so like 50 in a group marching.
Either a group or a cult.
And as you're traveling through, the our very perceptive elf and our very perceptive cleric, you guys see that that there is definite movement in a way that is designed to mislead. It's almost as if there is deliberate tracks that are being left in one direction, while you find subtler travel in another direction.
Mm-hmm.
So, which one do they suggest?
So I'm thinking the lighter
I know you guys are
tracks.
seeing something I'm not. So, what do you see?
Your elf eye see.
I'm gonna pick your pockets if you don't.
Hi, good luck. I'm constantly watching you. Are
Clint
there?
finally
Sorry, of
realized
the two
that
tracks.
he lost his money.
Okay, of the two tracks, what?
Of the two tracks, which ones looked like a deliberate, or looked like an actual path, and which one looked like a misleading
Okay,
path?
so the misleading path seems to be heading more east and towards the forest, and while the lighter path seems to be heading towards the hills themselves.
Okay.
Which of the two paths are those we would technically take?
Yeah.
You are supposed to be heading into the hills.
Northwest.
Go to the hills. Perfect.
We should be aware of an ambush in the hills. Most probably.
Not go around there.
Long.
What do your elf eyes see?
The
It's
area
closer to.
The area is very as you leave the road itself, you find that there is that the land goes from being rolling hills to almost scrubland, large rocky outcroppings and drop gullies, and then the hills start to rise. There are steep hills, and then there are gradual there's some gradual sloping hills. The tracks seem to be leading you towards the gradual sloping hills and away from the steep inclines.
Okay.
And it is mid-afternoon, going on. It's like the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock time period right now. And as you guys are moving, you see large forms flying about probably a quarter mile away, which is the direction that these paths are leading. They are large winged beasts, or large winged creatures that are flying. And looking at them, they're flying in formation. There's 6 of them, and they seem to be flying in a patrol type formation.
That's troublesome.
And
We should be very.
what I'd like to do really quick, guys, is I'd like to take a quick 5-minute break. Actually, we'll take a 10-minute break. So get something to drink, use the restroom if you need to. Hanging out with us, I'm like shocked that we actually had up to 18 people. With all the technical difficulties, I've got to figure this out a little bit better. It's really driving me up a wall. I have been able to keep the 3 people that are on camera, at least, been keeping them inside of their little displays, so that's the whole thing. Really quick about before we get back into the game, what is the Misadventures of Ahrman? And I just want to let you guys know what we're doing here. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for longer than everyone that's in this stream other than me has been alive. I've been playing D&D for a very, very long time, the early 1980s. I have a passion for this game because of what it brings to me and what it brings to other people, and that's a sense of community and a sense of cooperative storytelling. And cooperative storytelling to me is all about that shared experience where, because D&D allows me to have fun and help other people have fun. I've been a dungeon master for too long. I seemed to be a forever dungeon master until I found a game that I actually got to play in. That's actually where I met our cleric here, Micah. He's in the only game that I'm playing right now where I'm a player. I have a lot of fun with that, and I really... Sorry about this. I'm going to give this to my wife to answer. She's definitely going to answer. Hey, I'm kind of streaming right now and talking to them. I'm talking to you while I'm talking to them, so everyone can hear you. Okay, cool. Talk to you later. Bye. You tell your family that you're streaming. You tell them to leave you alone, and they can't do it. I don't understand. But back to what this is about. We have 4 guest stars this week, and of course we have our bard. This is the story of our bard and her adventure to write the epic tale. So if you're interested in playing Dungeons & Dragons, even if you've never played before, or if you have years and years of experience, you can join us over on Discord, and we can join us on Discord and apply and come in and play a game with us. It's every week. It's going to be sometimes sessions will run one game session the entire adventure like this one, or it'll run 2 or 3 game sessions, and it all just depends on what's coming up in the schedule. But I'd love to play D&D with you. I know that Ahrman would love to play D&D with you, and just to have this communal story, because as we write this story, our bard is going to pen an epic ballad about this. So that's what we're doing today. All right, so that out of the way, are we ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody back? Okay.
I have eaten.
Good.
Wait,
All
hold
right.
on.
No, okay.
Now
your
I'm
hat.
Now you're
There
ready?
we go.
Okay.
Now we're ready.
All right. Now we're ready.
There's the
Okay.
power.
All right. I love this hat. My wife found this hat for me. I love this hat. I've got to buy
I like mine
20
more.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait a second. You have your choice of going to the steep area or going to the low, like sloped area, and you see that there are 6 things flying in formation on the that are over near the sloped area.
Fighting flying things again?
Not yet.
Better not. Are they looking into our direction?
Are they looking in your direction? You guys are not being like stealthy, so they haven't started patrolling over towards you yet.
Okay, well. Say we carry on. Hopefully we don't,
I just stealth past them.
Okay, you're on a horse. Your horse is not going to be able to
Nice.
stealth at all.
We're all on horses. We don't have a cart, right?
No, yeah, there's no cart. You guys are just all on horses.
Okay.
Actually, I think that the dwarf is actually not on a horse. I think you're on a boar, right?
Awesome.
Absolutely be on a boar.
So are you guys going to go to the steep area or are you going to go to the sloped area?
Oh, I'm scared.
Steep area because it's less likely for us to get trapped in an valley.
I like that sloped idea.
I mean, a valley is exactly where I got trapped.
And I also encourage the wizard to keep away from the alley, and we use Clint as bait.
I like whatever the
No.
wizard thinks we should do.
He's...
What does that big brain tell us?
He has more than 2 brain cells?
Which one?
Oh, impressive.
Steep. Elf, steep or slope.
I would say we take the slope one.
Slope
Yes,
it is.
slope
Two
it is.
slopes, though.
The least steep one, I assume.
All
The
right.
least steep throat.
So you guys head over
Well, we
towards
could-
the sloped area, where they're, and as you start to approach, you get within about, let's say, 500 yards of the where the slope starts going up, and the patrolling creatures, they seem to be giant bats, and they all have a rider.
I want a bat.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh.
Range is not my thing, just so y'all know.
Question.
Yep.
Small answer.
Bard knowledge on the bats with the things on them.
Bard knowledge on the bats with the it's a flying, it's a giant bat being used as a mount. This is something that is not it's not common, but again, it's also not it's not something that are humanoid creatures like monstrous humanoids like kobolds and goblins and the like have used bats as mounts before.
Oh, oop. Yeah. Okay. She.
Okay.
So it.
Go
Sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead.
There might be possibilities of monstrous humanoids on the thingies that are the flying bats, the ones that are big.
That makes sense. I think we can see them, right?
Yeah, they're humanoid figures. Yeah, they're still they're like I said,
Troublesome.
Like
I have a short bow ready, just in case they're hostile.
okay. Okay, so the rogue has a short bow out. What does the fighter have? What's he doing? What's our dwarven fighter doing?
I'm not good at the long ranges, but I do have a crossbow.
Okay. And how about our resident wizard? What are you up to?
I would cast mage armor as well on me. And Amran, are you wearing armor?
Yeah. Leather
Wearing
armor.
leather.
Okay.
So we're both 15 armor class.
Yeah. I have 14 over here, actually.
15. You have 14. It's your armor class, fighter.
18.
And okay,
Right.
so what are you up to, Clint?
I'm gonna throw reach over and throw a
I
death
think
ward.
right now, if you would realize
Amran.
he's
Okay.
doesn't have any money.
What's the how long does Death Ward last?
Death ward is 8 hours.
8 hours. Okay, so I'm going to make the assumption that you cast that on a cycle, like you cast it and then
Yeah, probably when we wake up.
yeah. All right. So we'll say that the Death Ward is still active. All right.
Okay,
So
cool.
what? Okay. So you guys continue to approach the flying bat the bat rider guys. They seem to be patrolling away from you.
Oh, well, that's convenient. Perfect. Don't think there'll be
Then-
much trouble
Where are they
then.
going?
Let's just wait 10 minutes and then go forward.
No, we have to go forward, but let's do it stealthy. My way.
We're
I
on.
can go for some horses.
Yeah, I don't think.
Let's. Why don't we leave the horses with the dwarf since he can't do much against bats?
I don't want to leave Buttercup.
Yeah, that
Don't worry,
seems like a
Buttercup is
horribly
in good
selfish
hands with the short
decision.
guy.
It'll be a
If we
long
can
ride.
prevent fighting, we should prevent fighting.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'd say we just keep moving. If something attacks us, that's their fault. That's
Move at a slow pace
their mistake.
until we get past them.
I've realized I've been using
Yeah.
the wrong voice. Pardon me.
Changed.
Yes, the bod. It's a part of the curse. We'll just go with that.
Ah, that makes sense. I understand.
Apologies.
So we carry on.
Alright, so I'm going to move you guys over here in just a second.
I mean, just for the good measure, I walk over to Ahrman and take out a leather piece and tap his leather armor, just to be sure to get the bot safe. And you also get a mage armor.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
How much armor class would that make her?
That would raise it up to.
You
13?
can't cast. You can't cast mage armor on somebody already wearing armor.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So
Isn't
then-
shield an option, or is that 3 Pathfinder?
No,
Shield
yeah,
is a
I forgot
5e
the-
spell.
Shield
yeah.
is a reaction
Reaction,
spell.
though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I take that back, I forgot the one with the not wearing armor.
Alright, not a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and alright, there we go. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll reveal where okay, so you guys are approaching the sloped area, and you see that there's actually looks like a path that's gonna switch back on it to be able to go up this steep area.
Oh god. Oh dear.
All right, and so you're coming here from so just so you know the vertical faces here are about 50 feet. So it's 50 feet from this point to this point, and it is 25 feet from this point to this point, and so it is about 100
I have
feet from this
movement
point
speed,
to this point.
I have
Huh.
30 feet movement speed.
Wow.
How fast a horse move?
I look at the dwarf. You sure you can handle the army that we may fight?
Why are you
Oh,
so
you are
antagonistic to our dwarven friend here? Has he wronged you in some way?
It's alright. Don't worry about it. If I need to kick their ass, or kick their ass as much as I can.
You
Very
could
well.
always have the wizard throw you again.
I think I'm a bit heavy for that. You, on the other hand.
Worked last time.
Okay. So what is so you this is where you guys are. This is where you are. So what are you guys doing?
I'm assuming we would journey up this path.
Exactly.
Does it seem to be the direction we're supposed to be
Okay.
going?
I
Yes.
haven't. I'm RPing as well as this, so my
Mhm.
character is hanging out with Bard and covering her flank.
Okay.
No, keep getting on the inside, going up with her because we're the faster ones, right?
We're all on
Third.
horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when we're off the horses, we have a fast movement speed.
I think so.
Horses are faster in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and move yourselves up at about we'll say 10 to 15 feet at a time.
If you guys want, I can scout out
All right.
ahead to make sure
Where
there's
are
no
you?
traps or anything.
Might be a decent idea, though I feel like the thief would be a better option for that.
I don't trust his judgment,
Hanging out right
unfortunately.
here?
Good thing.
So I will scout ahead.
All right. Then we have the heavy armor dwarf guard her.
Do that.
Okay. All right. So as the rogue and the cleric get to that point,
Roll
this is
for
what
initiative.
happened. No initiative yet. The wizard, Whis, you see movement way up here with your perception, and hold on, and you see. Wow, did I move that? Oh, it's not on that layer. That's why.
Why
it's
do
on
I
this
feel like
layer.
I'm about to get attacked?
Probably because you
I'm-
Watch
I
a
might-
lot of Viva la Dirt League D&D.
You see this goblin, and when I say goblin, you can tell he's a goblin, but he's wearing like full plate mail with these large spikes all over on the shoulders, and he has a helmet with a large plume that looks like it's been made from some reptilian fin, and he has
Right there?
it's right here. This guy. Can you see him?
But we don't notice him yet.
At the top of the hill?
Yeah, only the wizard sees him. Yeah, the top of the
Does
hill.
my... Okay.
Yeah, your 19 didn't make it.
Okay, just making sure.
So
I will keep trancing along. I don't see him.
He and so he steps out like from the trees as you see him, and he speaks. He yells a word, and the word he yells
I know Goblin.
is
I know
an
Goblin.
ancient elven call for charge.
Who the elf knows what he's saying?
Does anybody else speak Elven?
Yes, I speak Elvish.
Okay.
Arvin.
I only know
I hate-
Goblin and
Okay.
normal.
So you can recognize it as an Elven word, but it's ancient Elven, and it's kind of a bastardized version. But the wizard, your studies, you've heard, you've read, and you have studied, and you recognize it as ancient, like this bastardized ancient Elven, almost like Elven and Draconics mixed together.
Oh god.
And
Clint, Leslie, back
so
here.
He yells the command of charge, and when that happens, you guys see along the area here. These 6 goblins pop out like there's these almost like the lid of a box folds back, and these 6 goblins pop up, and they all have crossbows, and they all fire down at the 2 that are right here. So 3 of them are gonna fire at each one of you. This is a surprise round. This is before initiative.
I should let you know I have the
Right,
alert
roll
feat,
for
so I cannot be
initiative.
surprised.
Okay, so you
plus
can't be
4 on my-
surprised. So
Yeah.
you can't be surprised. So you. Okay, so I guess so it pops up, and you have alertness. Anybody else have alertness? No. Okay, so
No.
then we'll go ahead and we'll roll for initiative for the first round. The only people that will be able to react are going to be the cleric and the goblins. Everyone else is actually, and the wizard. The wizard's also not surprised because his perception was high enough. So let me go ahead and open up my.
Nice.
All right. Let's see, what do I got?
Gosh darn my low initiative.
What do we got? Where are they?
It's like you're charging up.
So we have these
I do have
guys.
a charge sheet.
Make sure here.
And I forgot the character, so I'm not on the turn order.
Okay, I'm rolling initiative for
You want me to roll for the initiative on here?
yes, if you could roll initiative on here, that'd be great. Click on your character, and then
21. 17
Alright.
plus 4, 21.
okay, so the goblins are going then.
Why is it doing
Ooh, the goblins rolled so awesome. Did you see that? A 3.
that?
And the rogue rolled a 21.
And then I've got.
I rolled a 10,
So-
but I did not click on my character when I did it.
What did you roll?
So,
10.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll again. Make sure you're clicking on your character, and then we'll just modify it to a 10.
Hope this works.
Right.
Perfect.
Ooh, wow, my initiatives all suck. Alright.
There
Alright,
we
so
go.
that becomes a 10. And I got Ahrman at 17. Okay, so who am I missing? I'm missing one person. I'm missing our illustrious
Rogue.
rogue. So,
yeah, I said 21.
yeah, okay, hold on. I'll just do this real quick. That's you, 21. There you go. Alright, so we have our initiative order set, so let's go ahead and get this. Alright, so these hatches open up, and the cleric is right on his feet, and he does what?
I will say good luck to our rogue, and I will run, get right here, up within these guys, and I will cast
Cleric
Aura
runs away.
of Purity on myself. So in a 30-foot radius around me, you guys will have resistance to poison damage, and then advantage on throws against like all of the conditions: blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned,
Okay, so you
etc.
so you'll catch everybody in your aura.
Oh, I do? Oh, shoot. Let me back up a little bit.
Oh.
Man, how
You
far
don't
can I
like me.
get, though? No, you stole my gold. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 should get me there. It's as far as I can get, I guess. I guess I can't give myself an aura, but...
Okay, so
And that will be my turn.
that will be your turn. All right, then, so nothing happens with the rogue this round. Go for it, Whis.
Okay, my turn.
No,
wait,
no,
it's
cause
the wizards.
surprised.
Oh, it doesn't matter, bro.
Surprise
So I
round.
go.
Does not get a turn, sadly.
I would take out some a bit of a fur and a piece of amber glass. So I would cramp into my pouch of components and pick out one small bag, which I open and take out different stuff, and form rather quickly. Looks weird, but like it channels something, and I would throw a chain lightning to this one here.
Okay.
Oh,
Which would then
Critical.
mean that that one and 3 other ones have to do a dexterity saving throw, and if they don't get it, 46 damage, and if they get it, half of it.
Okay. 1 second. Where are my goblins?
How many points of damage do I get?
Oh, you're not going to get hit by it. Don't worry. Where is it? Okay. Let's see. Dexterity saving throws.
Whew.
All right. Looks like what's the DC?
17.
17. So I got one save. Okay, so you targeted the one right there, correct?
The one here.
Okay. I gotta zoom in on this. Can't see this.
So it can take the complete 3 on the right side and the first one on the left side.
The nasty spell.
Come on.
It might be nasty, but it is truly beautiful.
Indeed. Indeed.
They will suffer the lightning.
All right, so you take him out. You take him out. You take him out, and you take. Hold on. And you take that one out. So you cast forth this torrent of lightning that strikes the first goblin, and his body goes rigid. They're not wearing. They're wearing what looks like large ringed mail, and it strikes into it, and it jumps to the next one, and they seem to all convulse in unison, and each one of them falls dead. Their bodies racked with electrical energy. And any bonus action movement?
I would stay right where I am, and I would like to say on the shout charge as a response in High Elven.
Okay.
I would refrain from that. Give up. Go.
Okay. And Ahrman doesn't have a turn this time. No turn for the dwarf this time. And we have the goblin boss guy. Actually, it's not the goblin boss. It should have been the goblin commander. Oops. Okay. It's not the goblin boss. It's the goblin commander. No, it was a goblin boss. Hold on. Make sure I have the right one. Okay, there we go. I got the right ones now. Okay, all right. So he actually he leaps down. He like acrobatically, almost like rappelling, but he's using his like clawed hand to hold onto the side of the wall as he drops down, and then he moves to this point here, and he pulls up a heavy crossbow, and he fires the heavy crossbow directly at the wizard.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Hitting AC 10.
I have an armor class of 15 currently.
So he misses.
I do. I get shot at.
And that is what the goblin boss does. He also yells out. He yells out flanking. And when he does that, so these two guys here are going to fire. Wait, where'd my other goblins go? Oh, I accidentally deleted my goblin. Oh, are you serious? They had a thing of 2, so hold on. Let me get one. Reroll initiative for them. That's not a new initiative for them. They're still on the 2. Or they're on a 3, sorry. Alright. So, their initiative. So the goblin boss went, and then now the goblins are going to go. The goblins are each firing their short bows down at the rogue. Short bow. AC 20 and AC 15. Did either hit? Can anybody hear me? Okay, all right.
Right. Say it again.
Hit AC 15 and AC 20.
So they shot at me,
Yes, they did.
or I
They
got
both fired at the
AC.
rogue.
All right. My AC is armor class 15.
Okay, so you're hit by 2 arrows. One deals 8 points of piercing damage, and the other one deals 8 points of piercing damage. Max damage on both of them. Wow.
16.
Yep, total of 16. And then they both take and they pull down that lid that they had popped out of, and they close it down, and so they disappear. So neither one of them is visible.
Little bastards.
And then this happens. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, Mr. Rogue.
I control a female rogue.
Okay,
And
Mrs. Rogue.
Want me to saving throw 8?
Let's see.
Sorry.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
I 11 plus 8 equals 19.
Okay, so you're going to save. But let's see. Where is it? There it is. This large pit just drops out from beneath you, but you save yourself from falling in, and you kind of like scramble to the edge, and the pit goes down a good 50 feet.
Good call, Clint.
I'm going to take
that is the goblin's turn. That is my lair turn. So it is.
No,
now...
I'm still on the other side of the walkway.
No, to be able to jump free, you had to jump to there.
Oh, I'm still on the path side of these goblins.
Yes, you're right here.
How many goblins are there?
You only know of 3.
So I'm gonna just go stealth it to try to.
You do all notice that there's a lot of rose bushes or like flowering plants all along here, and they seem to have popped out of something that was in that. But it is now Clint's turn.
I could do an athletics thing to get back if I wanted.
Yeah, you if you want to move back, you can move back, but it would be on your initiative. So right now it is Clint's initiative.
Do I have line of sight with the little boss man?
Yes, you can. You can see him with no issues.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw a sacred flame at this guy.
Okay.
So he'll need to make a dex save.
What's your range on Sacred Flame?
Oh, 60 feet. You right? Oh, I'm at range.
You got
Never
it.
mind.
You got it. You got 50
Nice.
feet. So it's a dex save or wisdom save?
Yes.
Dexterity?
Dex save.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay, he's going to make a dexterity saving throw of...
That is a failure, actually. Let me roll it. What? So 20 radiant damage.
20 radiant damage. You blast him with this arcing fire that strikes him, and his body just starts to the skin starts to peel away, and he drops to a knee, and he has like this like javelin in his hand, and he kind of like pulls himself up. He is beyond bloodied.
Alrighty, very nice. That will be my turn.
No movement, no bonus action.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna scoot forward a little bit just to keep some nice distance, get that range for all in case anyone else wants to move.
Did I miss? I had to plug my phone in.
Sacred flame on this goblin, and he took a lot of damage. That's pretty much it.
Cool. That's my turn.
And so it is our illustrious rogue. What are you doing, madam?
I'm going to have her sneak against the wall to try to go sneak attack the goblins at close range.
Okay, so you're taking... What, are you, like, using your cunning action to hide?
I'm using my cunning action to dash quietly towards them.
Okay.
I don't want to climb up because they'll be disadvantaged.
Okay, so you...
So- Right here?
Okay, so did you use your cunning action to hide? To make it so that you will be able to sneak attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to figure out how to press it. It's a bonus
I
action.
think you went too far. You went 50 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna check right here
Yeah, that works.
and up against the wall. Do they
Mhm.
still see me, or
Well, you can't see them. They close the boxes. They as far as you know, you can't see them.
hopefully they don't see me. They're too
Can
busy
you
on my
make- Can you
companion.
make a stealth check real quick?
Stealth check? That's one of my highest things. 19 plus 12, 31.
All right.
Yeah, they're not going to see me.
Okay, and then it is our illustrious wizard.
Okay, I would walk over closer to the dwarf.
Okay.
Wrong. And I would take out a shaving of a licorice root and tap our wonderful dwarf with that, with the words, "Make haste, my friend. We don't have too much time to get to our job." And I cast haste.
On who?
The dwarf.
Boy.
The dwarf? You do realize the dwarf would be the best person to be on this side, while I'm probably
It's
the
not
worst.
your turn.
All right. So the dwarf is now hasted.
Yes.
And any bonus action or more movement, or are you done?
I would walk a little bit back and lean closer to Amran and be like, "Now you can watch a little bit of fun happening." And that ends my turn.
It is Ahrman's turn.
Hold on. I know how to make this even better. She will poke the dwarf with a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Does it hurt him?
No.
And your bardic inspiration is a D6? Or
No, it's
D4?
only a D4.
D4, sorry, D4, yeah. And so you use your bonus action to use bardic inspiration on the dwarf. Any action?
Yes.
Or
How high is he?
so the range is just whatever we have here. So we're saying the range, he's 50 feet from you.
Dang it. Vicious Mockery is only a 30-foot. Alright. No. Other than that, she will probably move.
Okay.
That's all she'll do.
All right. And then it is now Turbo Dwarf. It's your turn.
Very, very important question.
Yeah, go for it.
I have technically 2 actions and a movement. Can I just dash the whole time?
Can you dash? Okay, so you can.
So move, dash, dash.
Technically, yes, you can do that.
Okay, I just did the measurements. My current speed's 50 now.
Okay.
I can make it to the boss man.
Okay, so you're going to run
Just
up
by
there.
climbing?
Oh no, by going right by you and just fuck. Yeah.
He's running up the hill.
Oh yeah, you see my little legs move so fast. There's dust behind me.
Okay,
I
so
say,
where are you
I
wanting to
get
put yourself?
passed by a short blur.
Right next to this man.
Okay, so as you move, actually, so I'm gonna actually have to. grab
Tell me
you
if
for-
if
hold
any
on.
traps come by, because if his deck saves, I'm down.
Okay, so as you come around the corner here,
Uh-huh.
um, you see that along this wall here, there's
Yeah.
from the front you can only see the all of the flowers and the bushes. On the back
Yeah.
side, you can see that there are fortifications built, and they're made of stone and wood, and they seem to be hinged.
I'm sorry. Dan, I stand corrected. It is a D6.
Okay.
Apologies on that front.
So as you're coming up past them, are you going to continue past them, or are you going to do something different?
I'm going to continue moving past him because the boss man is more important, but I
Okay.
will yell out, "Fortifications up here!"
All right.
So I hear it.
Yes, you hear it.
Yeah, but I'm moving directly to the boss because I
And
have
is that-
the charge feat.
Did you get to that, or do you get all the way to him?
Oh, I get all the way to him.
Okay.
And with the charge feat, as a bonus action, I'm able to do a single attack at a +5 damage. I'll also take that bark inspiration to the attack.
You already used your bonus action.
Oh, you're correct. Oh, wait a minute.
Attack.
My
Use it as your attack.
Wait a
No,
minute.
he's used
The
both
action-
of his actions and his bonus. You said you're going to use your bonus action to dash.
I don't have a bonus action
sorry.
to dash. I have
You're right.
movement, action. So I still
Movement,
have
action,
bonus
action. You're right. Okay, you're right. So you're right.
Yes.
My apologies. Go right ahead.
The damage is at a +5, and I will use the bark inspiration to add a nice little 1d6 to my attack.
All right, roll to hit.
Hopefully it knocks him down the hill. Into the hole.
Nice.
So, are you adding the bardic inspiration die? Okay, that is a hit. And how does he
17
die?
damage. Okay, so I kind of run up to this man, Turbo Dwarf style, and as I am coming up from behind him, he probably notices me. I
Oh,
jump, both hands are on the axe in the air, and just chop down directly in the middle of his head.
He
So
raises
his
his
head is
javelin
down.
to try to deflect it, and your blade hits the javelin straight on, and it snaps the javelin in half, and the blade plunges into and through his skull.
Lovely, with a sickening noise, I just release my axe and now feel extremely tired because haste does that.
But it's the last
Go,
one.
short man.
All right,
You're
so
feeling tall today.
he actually, I'm going to go ahead and mark him so I don't lose his initiative, because that's a thing. All right, so he's dead. All right, and okay, that was your action, it was action, bonus action, movement. So you are done, and
Yeah.
now it is the goblin boss turn.
Wait, he's dead.
Yep, the goblin boss turn, not that goblin boss. And out of the bushes up here, 3 more of these heavily armored,
No.
spiky wearing armored goblins come out, and all of them have crossbows, and they're all going to attack. The dwarf just took out one of their friends, so he's going to get 2 attacks, and then they're going to attack the cleric because they can't.
What?
Yeah, they're going to attack the cleric. Yes, that's exactly
Kill the
how it
healers
works.
first.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. So we'll do the cleric's attack first. You ready, cleric? Here you go.
Bring it.
AC 25.
Come
crit.
on. Okay. Well, that actually does hit. So.
All right, so
I would like, because I've cast Mage Armor, I have my ward up, and I would like to absorb the damage that goes from the crit on the cleric.
Ooh,
okay. Are you close enough?
so that does. It is what, 2 points off?
No, Abjuration Ward is on my case 29 hit points I can absorb.
And what's the range? I can't remember what the range is on that. Is it
30 feet, I have to be 30 feet
Okay,
in
30 feet,
range
okay.
of the cleric.
So you're good. All right, so you would take 17. So that absorbs physical damage, or it absorbs all damage, including poison?
Damage.
Damage. Okay. Make your saving throw.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha.
You have with advantage, right?
4.
No, you have
Yeah,
advantage
so
'cause
18.
because of your spell, right?
No, I have advantage because of Warcaster.
Okay. For
Oh, you're talking about the con save. I'm
yeah,
sorry,
this
my
is
bad.
for
I thought
poison.
you meant
No,
for
this is
concentration.
for poison.
Oh,
No,
okay.
this is poison.
Okay. That's the
And-
poison save.
Yeah. And you
Oh,
don't.
and that's
his,
the
no,
concentration save.
his ward absorbs all your damage.
All
the-
of it?
He absorbs 20. You said 29 points, right?
Up to 29
Ah.
points I can absorb, yes.
Okay. So you
I
just
don't-
absorbed 17 plus 9. No, sorry, 17
We're gonna
plus half of 9 is 5, or is 4. So 21. So you've absorbed 21 points.
Noted.
Okay.
And so that's that goblin boss, and then we have 2 more shooting at the dwarf. First one is AC 14. I think that's probably a miss.
It is a miss.
And the second one, he also attempts to shoot you, and he hits an AC 17.
Still a miss.
Both of them actually hit you, but they do not pierce your armor.
This is Dwarven Seal. You're not going to get through this.
All right, and that is.
Are you just going to go rush the ones up there now?
I cannot
And-
until the might.
All of them take the hide action as a bonus action. They all kind of step back into the trees, and they disappear from view.
So me and the dwarf are going to be fighting the naked goblins and then going to try
And
to find them in
then-
the trees.
And then it is the goblin's turn. And now we need to get some goblins here. Oh, that's all right. What disappeared? Oh, okay, that was right. Okay, good. I got too many things that are on my GM layer. All right, so those all up here, and then. Are you ready? You guys ready? You watching the screen?
Yes.
See it.
Watching. Oh, crud. Do they even know I'm there?
No, they don't know where you are, but they know where everybody else is.
Must be destroyed. Not move or take an action
Did we
until
just-
my next turn after.
All right,
Hey,
so
Bring
Elf guy? Oh, wizard guy? You're right about the ambush.
and so all of these goblins all pop up. They all have their crossbows, and I need the bard to make a saving throw. Dexterity, please. Oh, you saved.
Huh.
Where did you go? Can't find you. Ah. How did I lose
I
you?
think I went under the thing. What?
Did
I
say-
cast invisibility.
Yeah, apparently you did. Okay. Not map background. GM overlay.
I didn't know we were standing on holy ground.
How did I lose your token?
Yeah.
Same
Is it
way
underneath?
she loses
There
her
we go.
voice. Curse.
I just didn't- oh, that's what it was. I sent it to the front, and that's how I was covering you.
Can you kill that many goblins?
Okay, so you
know,
kind of jump
showdown.
up out of the way as this pit opens up underneath you.
I don't think my sword can... don't think I can sneak up on that many goblins.
All right,
At
so
once.
that's all of them. Let's
And
see.
I'm
gonna. Okay, so I have a really nifty thing to do here. Okay, so I've got they all have a +4 to hit. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna have 4 are firing at each one of you. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
So here we go. So we'll start with the cleric.
Yeah.
Okay.
18 will hit me.
So
Or
it's
the- well, 22 will
yeah,
hit me.
22 will hit you. Okay, so 22 hits you, and that will be. That did not work that way. So let's do it this way. So it'll be
Ooh.
it'll be
Right.
2 points or 4 points of piercing damage, unless
Right,
the
right.
ward is still affecting him.
The ward should have only had 2 hit
Uh,
points.
No, I can't use a second reaction.
Okay. And then, so we'll just go 4 attacks against the
Can you-
wizard.
stuck. I think I'm gonna just...
Say that again?
I'm thinking... I got an idea of what I could do.
Okay,
I'm
well,
just
you
gonna
can't do
need
anything
to
right
wait
now.
till my...
You gotta wait till your
No.
turn. Okay, so, wizard, what is your armor class?
My armor class currently is 15.
Okay, so I hit you for 3 points of piercing damage and 7 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make 2 concentration saves, right? Because you've got...
Yes.
Yeah,
2 against 10.
correct.
Wait, what are you concentrating on?
I'm concentrating
Oh,
currently on haste, and I'm
And-
losing
Oh,
the
yeah.
haste.
And
So
the haste just dropped.
Okay, now I can move or take an action to my next turn.
yes, your next turn is fucked. Sorry.
Oh boy.
And then then we got 4 attacks against the bard. Let's see. Are you ready, Ahrman? Your armor class is 15.
Oh, man, I
Curse.
Is your armor class 15?
Who are you talking to?
Yes, it is 15.
Miss. Miss. Ooh, hit for 6. And miss.
That's a lucky bard.
And that is the goblins that are attacking this turn. The rest of them seem to be waiting for something. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last thing on their initiative, where are you at? Okay, this big stone here. Okay, it seems to break free. Did you guys see me hit ping on that, or was I pinging on the wrong layer?
Can you ping it again?
This stone
Ah,
right
that
here?
bad boy. Cool.
Okay. It.
I don't see it.
You don't
Wait,
see the
that
ping?
big purple blob right there?
Yep.
Yeah?
So that that stone breaks free, and when it breaks free, it
Oh
rolls
no.
Nice.
down the hill.
Oh no.
So it starts to
Nice.
roll down here, and it's going to it moves 60 feet. So it's going to roll all the way down to here. And since you are there, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Just Dex saving throw. Natural 20 plus 8.
Okay, so you are because of your rogue ability of what is that? Evasion. You're going to take
Evasion.
no damage. You take no damage from the as you dodge out of the way,
And it
and it
And
comes
still
really
invisible.
close, and it's just rolling down the hill, and it is going to see that was. I gotta measure this out. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's where it moves to. That was right. Okay, so it gets to about there, and then it stops. And
great. Now I can't go back there twice.
And
And I'm
oh,
on
that
the
was
wrong
supposed to
side
be
of
a stone there. I made a mistake. Okay, now there's a big cave opening there. That's what that is now. That was
Ooh.
me being
I
dumb.
wonder what's in the cave.
All right, so
Goblin.
that is now Clint's turn.
Hey,
How are you guys going to
how
help
does-
us now? Especially when they
Oh
have
my
the
gosh.
high ground.
No, go ahead,
Come
Clint.
on, let the people make their rounds, please.
Um,
High
oh man,
ground!
how does the bard look health wise?
Unless you have guns.
Bard, do you look bloodied? Have you lost half your hit points? You're still muted. You're not talking.
I lost more than just half that. I lost 2/3.
Oh dear. Okay. Well.
Poor bard.
Yeah. All right. Well, apparently I don't need this, and so I will
Who do
drop.
you think is the leader of these goblins?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hold on.
I'm gonna drop my aura of purity, and I'm
I
gonna
want-
throw a greater invisibility onto
I go to him
Ahrman.
and persuade him that
Oh, wait,
he will.
Dude.
okay, dude, can you wait until it's your initiative?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just
So I will throw a greater invisibility on Ahrman
Okay.
and turn to the wizard and say, "We need to get out of here." That's my turn.
Any movement?
No.
Okay. All right. So, Mrs. Rogue, what would you like to do?
Well, continue stealthing around all these guys. I want to get rid of the top group so the dwarf doesn't have to worry about oncoming fire from them.
Okay.
So stealth more. Continue stealthing.
Okay. When you're coming
Enough?
to that point, there's nothing to hide behind as you come around this corner. I mean,
Okay.
you can hide up to that corner here, but moving from here to here, you're you're literally in the open.
So Could I shoot an arrow? Use the short bow against one of these naked goblins without revealing my location?
You could attack one of them. They're like inside of these boxes. They have 3/4 cover from you on that side because the lid of the box is behind them.
And picking a fight with these 3 goblins is out of the question. Because outnumbered. Okay, unless I use stealth. Sneak attack. That work?
Well, if you attack, your first attack will have sneak attack. Yes.
Alright. I'm going to sneak attack the closest goblins.
Okay. Roll to hit.
With the sneak attack roll.
You got to roll to hit. So
Alright.
you'll have advantage on the roll.
So let's see. Do I use? I'm going to use 2 I have a rapier. Be 2-handed or 1-handed?
One-handed.
And the other hand has a dagger.
Okay. So you make your rapier attack
First one,
with advantage.
The other is 14 plus 8, 22.
That's a hit.
And then
What's it,
roll
22?
the sneak attack.
Hold on a second. 22. I gotta check that again real quick. Hold on. Yeah, that's a hit. Okay. Yeah, that's a hit. The
Yeah.
22 is a hit.
I roll the sneak attack or the
Yeah.
fear attack.
If you're wanting to use your sneak attack damage, you have to have advantage on the rolls. So, since you have advantage on that first attack roll, if you want your sneak attack damage, you would roll your sneak attack damage.
All right, I'm going to roll the sneak attack. It gave me 19 on the sneak attack, so
Okay.
plus my roll
you lunge your rapier and between where the box where this fortifications doors are, like between it, and you catch him right in the back of the neck, and blood just sprays out as he grabs at his neck and collapses back into his little fortification. And he dies. Oh, come on. And you still have
Okay.
your bonus action attack if you'd like to make another attack.
I use the dagger to kill the other one.
You can use a dagger to attack the other one. You need to hit first.
All right, rolling for the dagger. Rat. That's a 9.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Then
I bet the goblin.
you've only moved 15 feet. So if you want, you can finish your movement.
All right. Could I get to that tree without get behind that tree?
You want to go
Right
and
here?
try to
Get behind this?
you want to get
Hide
behind
here?
the tree to try to gain cover from the tree.
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you half cover. You can get half cover hiding in the tree or being in the tree.
So stealth roll? Or-
Nope, no rolls. Because you can't hide, but you can take cover. So you're using the tree as to your advantage. You get a +2 to your armor class for any attacks against you.
Okay, +2. That will make it 17.
Yep.
Dwarf, I want you to go kill everyone.
And it
Okay.
is the wizard's turn.
Okay, I would turn to the cleric and say, as long as Balden is up there, we won't retreat. Tend to the bard. I will watch the goblins. And I will pull out some sulfur and throw it in the direction of the goblins on this side here.
So you're throwing a fireball? Hold on one second.
Exactly.
Oh
Let's see.
yeah.
I fireball like...
Fireball! Fireball!
One second. Here we go. Are you going with a 20-foot or a 30-foot radius fireball? Or a 40-foot radius fireball?
I only have 20. I didn't know
Okay.
there were 30 and 40s, so...
Hold on,
Yeah, and I would try to get everything that's up here as much as possible.
Let's see what's that. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. There you go. There's a 20-foot radius fireball.
Perfect. And I would throw it here in the middle that I get the most.
So, like, looks like you're going to be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can get you 10.
Perfect.
You can
I
get
take
10
that.
there. Okay, so you're going to get 10. All right. So, they all gain. They all get a. They all get to make their saving throws with advantage.
If that is regarding cover, Fireball ignores cover. If I'm correct.
They get
Ahrman's gonna get-
okay, so they have cover, and so they have their dexterity saving throws they make with a +5.
Okay.
All right. Not like it matters too much. They're goblins. They have like barely any hit points. What's the half damage on these?
Half damage would be 16.
Okay, so you're going to kill all of them that you struck. Even if they save, they're going to die. So fireball.
So that means you killed about half them.
Welcome to Wizard's Life.
That means me and the big guy the little guy still have to deal with most of them. Since they're
right.
all.
Oh, and the fire actually knocks all these bushes out, and you can see the fortifications. They're stone and wood, and they don't seem to have been damaged at all by the fire.
Interesting.
And
Excuse
any
me?
movement or bonus action?
I would stay there and shout upwards in Elvish, "This is your last chance. Drop your weapons." And that ends my turn.
All right.
It sounds like an intimidation check.
Ahrman, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move towards the cleric around the holy ground and pray to the gods that nothing happens again. Correct me if I'm wrong. Greater invisibility allows you to do stuff without
Yep.
it. Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
She will shout to I came for a battle of wits, but I don't often fight with the unarmed. At that goblin in particular, vicious mockery.
Okay, so that's a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
-1.
DC.
I got an 8.
Ha! Actually works. Yes!
Nice.
4
Nice.
points of damage. He looks wounded.
Bloodied.
Actually, he does look bloody.
Great.
He grabs his head and he shakes his head and he's like, "Ah!" And blood starts to trickle down his nose as he tries to figure out where it came from.
She will be flipping off in the ethereal.
And then any bonus action or anything else? Or are you done?
Poke the cleric, bardic inspiration.
All right, and it is
Hi.
the dwarf's turn. You don't get to do anything this turn, do you?
Nope.
Oh,
I do not.
Does the dwarf have? Not.
I don't because
Take a
eight-
break.
Yeah, because it
eight,
is. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so the goblin boss group, they are all going to step back up. They seem really regimented. They step out, they raise their crossbows, they fire, and then they fall right back. Almost like they've been trained to do it this way. And they are going to, let's see, they can see the dwarf and the cleric, and each one of them's going to fire at the three that are easily visible. So I'm going to get a shot at the elf, the dwarf, and the cleric.
Oh boy.
One shot each.
Do one of them have disadvantage
Why would they have disadvantage?
because of vicious mockery?
No, that wasn't what was attacked. These are the bosses. These are the guys.
Oh,
with
this is the bosses.
yeah,
I
these are the
apologize.
bosses.
You
Yeah.
right.
These are the guys with the poison. So we'll go elf. Misses. We'll go cleric. Miss. And we missed the. They all three of them missed.
You can not pierce dwarven steel.
And then we have one more thing happens. Out from the cave over here, we have this giant bat comes flying out. I gotta pull the bat out. Hold on. Come on, there we go. Where are you? Which layer are you on? In that. I can't. Which? Okay, there we go. So giant bat's gonna fly out. Gonna fly out to about here, and on this giant bat, we'll move this one in the front. Is a goblin. This goblin looks wow. He has a large shield made from a single scale of some giant reptile, and he has a javelin in his hand. He takes.
Does he see me?
Has he seen you? No, he flew out. He didn't even look back at you. Because he flew out of the cave. But he flies out. Let's see who he's going to think is a bigger threat.
Dwarf.
I'm going to go ahead
rogue.
and say that he doesn't know the rogue's there. He didn't see the rogue. He can see a cleric, and he can see a wizard, and he can see a fighter. All right, he's gonna go ahead and I'm gonna roll a d6. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mage, cleric, and fighter. Hello, Mr. Mage.
Oh my.
He takes this javelin, he lifts it up, and he hurls it. When he hurls it, it flies. Let's see if it hits. AC 17. As it flies, it transforms into a giant bolt of fire, and it strikes you for 3 points of piercing damage and 14 points of fire damage.
Shit. Shit, that hurts.
Is that one of the explosives the people said they wanted us to retrieve?
No, that looked like it literally transformed into a giant bolt of fire.
Okay, just checking.
And you see the javelin on the ground, and it winks out of existence and reappears in his hand.
Of course it does. Cool.
It's a cool javelin.
And that is his turn. And it is now... Oh, what do we got? We got goblins. Okay, so I've got 6 goblins, 7, 8... I got 8 goblins that are going to attack the rogue. Because they're all right there near you. They've seen you. They know where you are. You've got an AC
but do I have
17
cover?
right now. Yeah, you have AC 17 right now, right?
Mostly because I
4,
killed one of their guys
5.
out of nowhere.
Okay, so it looks like I hit you for 4, for 5, for 8. So a total of 17 points of piercing damage.
17 damage. Ooh, a third of my health is gone.
And then
Killing.
wrong one. This goblin and this goblin are actually gonna they jump out of their area, and they come attack, and they're attacking you with scimitars. AC 19 and AC 11. Do either one of them hit, Mr. Dwarf?
The 19.
Alright, so you are struck for 6 points of slashing damage by the goblin.
Well, good thing he's the
Very,
tank.
very important question.
What?
Is it magical?
How would you know?
Because the reason I have to know is because I have the feat that allows me to do heavy armor. So -3 damage to anything that isn't magical. Any slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning.
Oh,
that
okay.
isn't magical.
So,
Yeah.
okay, it is not a magical attack.
Lovely, thank you.
Alright, and then now I have a bunch of short bows. Alright, so who can I still see? I can still see Cleric and Wizard. And what do I got left? I've got 2, 4, 6, 7. I got 7 of them, so we're going to go with 3, and actually, no, we're going to do this. We're going to go, 4 of them are going to attack the Cleric, and 3 are going to attack the Wizard.
Cool.
Here we go. Who wants to go first? The Wizard gets to go first. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Can't help you on that one.
So this is
That's
the
you.
Wizard. Yeah, this is the Wizard. So I hit AC 13, 21, and a crit 24.
13 hits not, but the other 2 do.
Alright, so you take a grand total of 12 points of piercing damage. Double 20.
That's hard.
And,
I still look okay-ish.
and then we got 4 against the Cleric. That's a miss. 23.
23 does hit.
And that's the only one that hits for 6 points of piercing damage. And the layer action.
Cool.
Let me put this in front. This rolls down in and like wedges into the pit. It slides down
So-
about halfway.
Creates a new path.
You can still move along the side over here. It's wedged in there, It looks like it's almost designed to roll into there and stop. But it's not flat. And then it is Clint. It is your turn, sir.
Right. I forget. Drinking a potion, action or bonus action?
I'm going to give it to you as a bonus action. If it's a
Alright,
healing
cool.
potion, if anything else, it's an action.
It's not a healing potion.
Okay, then it's an action because you have to let the magical effect take effect.
All right, I can do that. I'm gonna drink.
How long does the dwarf
What?
have to stay put before he can fight back?
Hold on.
Amazing.
Yeah. Just,
I'm gonna drink my nice little potion of flying. And use my bonus action to throw a healing word at Ahrman, who I cannot see, so no, I cannot healing word her. But I'm gonna fly up. How high is this little winged man here?
he's about 20 feet in the air.
Okay, so if I got 60 feet on me, can I get like right up to him?
Yeah,
If
sure.
he's
go
about-
for it.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna fly up, get right next, nice and comfy with this gentleman here. Now it'll be my turn.
Okay. And then it is the rogue's turn.
Okay. So I'm going to go back to. I'm going to try to sneak attack this guy.
Well, you won't get sneak attack because you don't have advantage. Unless you,
Right,
are you a swashbuckler?
I'm a thief.
Okay, you're a thief, so.
It didn't give me anything else other than thief on D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay.
I stealth these guys, these two. Two. I'm
You
going.
don't
putting my
have
character
the ability. There's nowhere to hide. Unless you can turn invisible, there's nowhere to hide to be able to.
All right,
do that.
I'm going to have two weapons. I'm going to. How many feet is it from here?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 where you're at.
All right, I'm going to attack one with the rapier.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Uh, 9 plus 8, 17.
That's a miss.
What? They're naked goblins.
They have 3/4 cover. They have a +5 to their armor class. They have an armor class of 15.
I rolled a 17.
Yeah, so 15 plus 5 is 20.
20. Okay. I attack with the dagger now.
Okay.
This one definitely hits. 20 plus 8.
All right, roll your damage.
Piercing. 2 plus 2 plus 4, 8 crit.
8 points of damage. Okay, so you will dispatch that one. You attack with your rapier, and he blocks it, and
But
then
as
you-
he
you
blocks
take
it,
the
I
opening-
stab him in the neck with the knife.
You take the opening and stab him in the neck. All right.
And twist it before pulling it out.
I don't
And
remember
the-
which one it is.
This one was the one that died.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I hop in his cover.
Okay, so you jump into his box. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not just a box. There's a ladder going down.
Ooh. When you go check it out.
Well,
Down
you don't
the
have
ladder.
any, you don't have any movement left. You've used 30.
Yeah, but that's my next
Yeah,
thing.
okay.
But since I'm in it, I have all their cover.
Yes, you would have
Cover.
You would have cover. 3/4 cover.
Which means I would have a 20 armor class, correct?
Yep. If you have a base 15, yeah, that'd be absolutely right.
They need to get above a 20 or equal to 20 to hit me now.
Correct. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, go for it, Mr. Mage.
Wonderful. I mean, doing one-trick pony stuff. I would like to throw another fireball.
Okay. Where would you like to throw this fireball?
Go for the biggest group.
That
Okay.
was the plan. Right here, so I get
All of them.
as many of this one. Yeah.
Are you placing it in such a way that it will, it can hit the bat as well?
If I'm allowed to do that, I would surely.
Okay, so we got.
Don't fireball me. I'm all.
Gotta see how much.
I'm gonna get. Oh, I'm gonna get blown up.
Let's see. I'm trying to 5, 10, 15, 20. No, you'd have to leave 2 of them over there alive if you wanted to get him.
I leave the flying one to the cleric. I take the small
Okay.
ones.
All right, and they will all die because no matter what the saving throw is, they're still going to die. So.
I wonder if there's a lot of gold.
All right, so you take out all of them, and any other actions?
That would be all I do, and yeah, that ends my turn.
No movement?
Nope.
All right. And then I need Ahrman.
Yeah. Gonna move about 30 feet this direction. So I can insult this flying bohemian.
Okay, so your range is 30 feet on that?
I stand corrected. It was 60 feet.
It's 60 feet? Okay, so...
Yes. I keep thinking of, like, other minor spells. I was thinking of minor illusion. That's what I was thinking of.
I'll give it to you. Go for it.
Yay.
This is my commander.
Well, I'm pretty sure that if ignorance is bliss, then why on earth are you so angry?
That insult could have been better from in real life. Cannot say.
All right, so it's
Cannot say.
1
Wow.
point damage? 1 point? All right. Okay, so 1 point
Yeah.
damage.
Even the game thought it was weak.
Anything else?
Movement and casting spell? No.
All right. Mr. Dwarf, would you like to rejoin the party?
I can move.
And you are angry at these two.
So I'm trying to think right now. I could, because it's been a while. I played a different version of D&D, so I can attack, attack, and then move
Yep.
again.
Absolutely.
Okay, I
You
have
do
an
not
idea.
have to have, what is it? Was it spring attack? Or
Yeah, spring attack.
yeah, you don't need that anymore.
All right. I can probably leave these folks over here to others because they're kind of weak as hell. But these two are right in my face, so I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna attack, and that's only 2 of my attacks, sadly, unless one of them doesn't hit. So let's see what happens.
You're going to be wondering where the rogue went?
Well, that's a hit, and that's a hit. That's you brandish your axe, smacking both of their scimitars away as you take them in the leg and cut off their heads in a single swoop. You knock both of them down, and as they're falling, you swing back by and decapitate them both before they hit the ground.
Fun. I still have. I would say that's a 5-foot step to do so.
You don't need to move at all to be able to attack both of them. You haven't
Oh,
used any movement.
wonderful. Too bad I only got 25 feet, so I can't even reach this guy. Even if I had 30 feet, I couldn't reach this guy over here. Whew. I think I'm gonna go after the bastards who keep shooting me. I'm gonna go up that hill.
All right, so you start heading towards the hill.
Oh yeah.
You have cover from this one now. He can't see you, but both of these have perfect they can still see you. So.
Oh, I see them too. I'm looking directly in their eyes. They see me. I see them. They're not getting away from me.
All right. Any other action? Any bonus actions?
Actually, quick question: how bad? I can't even tell how bad the rogue is. I can't even see the rogue. You know what? Quick question:
Mm-hmm.
Rogue is you know, close enough to attack the other guy, right? Or no?
Yeah, the rogue is standing right. He's standing in a box next to another goblin.
Who has his own box?
Yeah.
Cool. I have ideas. I have a very good idea, actually.
And there's a ladder going down here.
Cool. Okay, one moment. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Can I see Cleric?
Yeah, you can see the cleric. He's flying.
How far is a Cleric from me?
Like 15. No, about 25 feet and about 5 feet down below you.
Hey, Cleric, you want to smack the flying guy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use an action surge, which then I shall be using my inspiring surge. Give that Cleric a chance to hit the guy.
Oh, just hit him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him. Is this like a reaction or just I just get to hit him?
Will use your reaction.
Yeah, I don't expect him to leave my range anytime soon. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take a shot. No, not a really. Not today.
Why don't you take his ride?
Your mace swings down and it strikes his shield, and he kind of grins.
Oh, that sucks. But with the action surge, I can move more.
No, action surge, you just get to take one more action, and you use it.
Dash.
Oh, no, I thought you used it for.
In the action surge, I'm able to do use my action surge and then also allow someone that's 60 feet.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
It is. I can only do it once though, because I only have one action surge.
Fair enough.
All right. That is good for me. I'm end my turn.
All right, and so it is the boss guy's turn. So we'll start with the guys that are up here. Let's see, goblin bosses. There they are. Okay, so the goblin bosses are going to, let's see, so he's going to move over here, he's going to attack you, he's going to move over here, he's going to attack you. They're both making 2 attacks with their scimitars. So here we go, attack, first one attacking you twice. I think those are 2 misses. Second one attacking you twice.
Ooh, that one hits.
So make a Constitution saving throw versus poison. So you're a dwarf, you have advantage.
That I do. Will I need the advantage? Who knows? If it will go through, because I have.
That is a fail.
I get advantage though.
Oh, that's right. So roll again. Oh, so you saved. Okay. So you're going to take 5 points of slashing and 4 points of poison damage.
That's again, is it magical weapon?
These are not magical weapons, so you get to ignore 3 points of that, right?
So two melee and then 4 poison.
4
you said?
poison, yep. And then since you've come up there, he's going to actually he's going to move over to here and he's going to shoot at the cleric. Hey, Mr. Cleric.
Hello. Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's 20,
shit.
21.
21 piercing.
The first
and
one? Okay.
Make a saving throw.
Is this for the poison?
This is for poison.
Okay. So that, I fail.
Yep, because you had to drop that to give her invisibility.
Yeah.
So you're gonna.
Oh yeah, plus there's that.
You take 20 points of poison damage, and you are.
Wait.
What?
How do I take?
It's a crit.
Why did I
so
do it twice?
It's
Because
crit
it's
and it's
crit
dice
damage.
rolls.
It's.
I know, but I can't critically fail a saving throw, so the 2d6 shouldn't be doubled. I don't think.
It's a crit, so it's dice rolls,
yeah,
and
it's all
every
dice
dice rolls on crits gets doubled.
Yeah.
No,
so
I
like,
know,
If,
it's
like, if I have
double
a,
dice.
If I have a flaming sword and I make a critical hit, I get to roll both of those dice. Any dice damage that is rolled as a result of an attack is doubled in critical.
Yes,
critical, including poison.
The
attack.
poison damage is not related to the critical hit. It is because it's no damage at all unless I unless I fail to save. If I fail to save, then I just take 2d6, not 4d6.
That's also true on one hand.
Because the crit is just for the weapon attack. The poison isn't from the weapon attack, it's after the attack. So it's a separate section of damage. If I'm not mistaken.
Man, I almost want to say, let's ask the audience. Anybody have a comment on that?
I still need to make a constitution saving
Okay,
throw. For I need to make 2 of these actually, because there's 2 sections. Oh, okay, I'm still good.
3, 4, 5,
This is
6,
why.
7,
This is, yeah.
8, 11, 12.
Yeah, this is why I'm happy I'm immune to crits.
It's gonna factor for me because I may be unconscious soon.
Okay, just stay alive for 1 turn. I can give you 12 health points.
Oh, I can get myself up. I'm not too worried about that. I just need to get a turn in.
According to sage advice, the example that they use is the poison snake attack in question. That's a +5 melee attack. It hits for 1 piercing damage, and the target makes a DC 10 Constitution saving throw to take 2d4 poison damage on a failed save. This means that any poison damage dice delivered by an attack, injury poison that's classified in the DMG, the crits are doubled, just like all other damage dice. That's from sage
Interesting.
advice.
Okay. Cool.
So it's 20 points of poison damage, and you have the poisoned condition.
Cool.
All right, so that is him, and then it is now the guy that's in front of you. Let's see, I gotta roll a d6. 1d6. Okay, so his javelin has not recharged. So he's going to try to stab you with his javelin.
Bring it, my dude.
Because he's right there. Okay, so
22 hits.
and it still deals fire damage as a melee attack.
Okay.
It just can't turn into that giant thing and do super fire damage.
This is 13 damage.
Yeah, that's 13. No, 11.
I'm
11.
Oh, 11. Oh,
7
yeah.
plus
I don't know
4,
what
yeah.
I did the backwards.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm only at 3 hit points.
Why haven't you healed?
I just took like 50
Oh, yeah,
points
you-
of damage
you-
in one
that
turn.
is
So
true.
in one round. So
Yeah.
I can't do anything outside my turn. Go
That
ahead.
was a lot
Bring
of
it.
hurt. Okay, and then
I'm still alive. Go ahead.
he's going to he's gonna attempt to fly down. The bat is.
Okay.
So if you are the bat is making a movement, he isn't. So if you want to make a reaction against the bat, you can.
I already used my reaction with the
Oh, yeah,
fighter's
that's right.
action
So-
surge.
Okay. That's right. It hasn't been your turn yet. So he flies. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So he flies 50 feet down.
Oh no, our wizard.
And then it is goblin turns. Okay, so first goblin is this one here. He's going to he's gonna slash at you with his scimitar. Now you are both inside these boxes, and so the cover that's given by the lids doesn't apply to either of you for each other. So it's just a straight attack. So your armor class is 15 for this attack. So
And his?
His armor class
13
is,
as well?
yeah, and he rolled a 1, so he misses. All right, and then I've got all of these guys over here. I've got 8 goblins. 4 of them are actually going to disappear. They close the lids on their. So these 4 over here all close down, so you can't see them. But these 3 over here are all firing at the only person that they can hit, which is the wizard. So Mr. Wizard, AC 15, AC 11, 13, and 15.
Both 15s hit.
A 4 and a 3. Piercing damage.
Noted. I'm not looking that good anymore.
And
Only
then we have the layer action, which everybody loves layer actions. Don't you guys love the layer actions? They're so much fun.
Oh no.
All right. There's nothing there, but it's what happens. Another pit opens up. You guys can see that, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the layer action, and now it is our handy dandy cleric's turn.
Well, this handy dandy cleric is gonna fly. I don't know how far that guy flew. Can I get still straight back up next to him?
Well, he flew 60.
Okay, so that's my flying speed then. So that's my movement. Let me just double check I have a flying speed. No, I am wrong. I have a walking speed equal to my flying speed, so I don't actually
You can
get that
only move 30,
close.
yeah.
I can do whatever this was, let's say. But I'm going to use my action to pop myself with a heal spell.
Ah, heal.
That will be my turn.
So you regain 70 hit points.
Yeah. And I don't happen to be in dim light or darkness right now, do I?
You haven't turned on your aura. I don't know why not, but...
Oh, it's an action. No, I was just making a joke. That's my turn.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why you decided to drink a potion when you could have popped your aura and then flew.
My aura, that would be 2 separate actions.
Yes, I know, but you could have popped it the one round and then flew the next round.
Because it gets me to the same place.
All right, except for what does the aura gives you cover, doesn't it?
No, it just makes dim light.
Yeah, I thought it did something else, but okay.
I'm a knife fighter. It's not my best terrain.
All right, so then it is our rogue's turn. Madam Rogue.
I attack the
Okay.
goblin in front of me with the knife.
You're attacking with a knife or you're attacking with your rapier?
I want to start with the dagger
Okay.
because I want to save the more weapon for when I go down the hole.
Okay.
It missed. I'll do the other one, rapier.
Okay.
8 plus 18. No, 18 plus 8. 26.
That's a hit.
Right?
Roll your damage.
3 plus 4, 7.
And that will kill him. You
And-
drive the rapier into his throat, and then what do you want?
After he blocks with the knife attack strike, and then I go down the hole.
Okay, so you're going to start climbing down the hole. Okay, so you climb down. It goes down about 10 feet, and it opens into a warren of like a giant, like the start of a cavern area, And do you have dark vision?
No, but I think I might have a torch.
So you're gonna light a torch. Right now you have light coming down. You can't really see.
Hey, I have a
more than-
lantern hood.
So
have a
you would
lantern
have to.
hood.
So you'd have to use an action to light that. So you'd have to do that on your next.
Oil.
turn.
Okay.
And you can see about 10 feet into the darkness a little bit, and you can hear movement in the darkness.
And no one knows where I'm. I
No,
went
you
after I
just-
went
Yeah,
to
you just
that.
went poof. You no one knows where you are. And then it is our wizard turn. Mr. Wizard, it is your turn.
Yes. Just a short question.
Uh-huh.
How is diagonal movement handled? Also 5 feet, or
Just use the snap. Just use the tape measure, and wherever
Okay,
you can
wonderful.
get there, you can go.
then I would like to move to this position. This is roughly 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I would like to pull my arm forward and pull me through space through the power of the Feywield,
Okay.
because I cast Misty Step.
Okay.
Ooh. Nice.
Which is another 30 feet to here
Okay.
in my bonus action. And then I would like to turn around and throw my wonderful cantrip Firebolt against the goblin up here.
Okay. You have cover from the other goblins now. You can't. Or actually, one of them might be able to see you. Hold on.
Perfect.
Nope. None of them can see you. The way they. Yeah. No one can see you. Hey, that's
Oh,
a hit.
hello. Wonderful. Then those are 23 fire damage on this one here.
23 fire damage. And you attacked him, or you attacked his bat?
I attacked him.
You attacked
Directly.
him? Okay. All right. So your bolt of fire strikes him. It looks really similar to what he threw at you. And he takes 23 points, and he is bloodied.
Revenge! And this ends my turn.
All right. And it is now Ahrman. Yeah, you're within range. Oh, wow. Your camera went really
Oh.
dark.
It did?
Yeah.
Shit, fuck. Sorry.
Oh.
I burned my hand on my lamp.
Ouch. You okay?
I'm fine.
That was weird. Oh, never mind. You're fine. It was actually my computer was doing something weird. It
Oh.
detected a new audio thing, and yay, gotta love.
A shout up will be a riven. A riven arrived. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Somewhere out there, a village is looking for their idiot. Directed to the flying goblin.
All right.
That was actually pretty good.
Thank you.
All right. So, I gotta make another saving throw. Oh man, gonna make me fail another saving throw.
Fail.
Oh,
Yes!
Very nice.
Yes!
Ooh, for 4 points.
Very nice.
I think you
Alright.
broke his spirit.
And any movement or action, or or bonus action?
Did the wizard get bardic inspiration?
He seems to be kind of. I don't think he's been inspired yet. And our
You
cleric
did
has
it!
been-
Yes, you did, but it lasts for, it's like 10 minutes, I believe? I'll have to pull that up again. Yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes. You're fine. Use it whenever. Anyway, have one bardic inspiration, Sir Wizard.
Thank you.
Yeah. And now I'm out of them.
Mr. Dwarf, it is your turn.
Okay, this might take just a little bit, but I have to. So I could do an action and drink a potion. That's not healing.
Okay, if you drink a potion that's not a healing potion, it's an action. Yes.
Lovely. I have a potion of speed.
Okay.
So I down that. Sadly speaking, I'm using an action do something with an object so they get attack of opportunities against me. But besides that, I have plans.
Okay, so they are both gonna take a quick swing at you. These are bosses.
By now, so it's attack before the extra AC bonus. Sadly, I am immune to crits. Ha!
Okay, so
I'm hot tonight.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, right. I'll do it twice.
Yeah, you're a dwarf. You get to do that. Oh, the other one misses. Oh, you saved. So you
Lovely.
take
Okay.
let's see, 9 and half. You take 4 points of poison damage and 2 points of slashing damage.
How with that? Okay, the other guy,
Because
misses.
you get it's -3, right? Or is it -2?
-3.
Oh, -3. Okay, yeah. So
Now, plans. I now have an action to use, and a movement, and a bonus action. So, action. Gotta cut up these guys as best I can.
okay, so you're gonna use your action to use your attack action.
Yes.
Okay.
Lovely.
And you hit and you hit. So, are you attacking one until it's dead, or are you
Yes,
attacking
of
one and
course.
attacking the other? Okay. So, you attack the one on the left. You swing your axe once, and he pulls up his shield to kind of block, and your blow crashes through his shield, sundering it, ripping into his side, and then you reverse and come back, and you catch him and end his existence.
And lovely, I get one more attack. Natural 1.
So you miss the other one. You were gloating, and the other one dodges out of the way.
Alright, I still have a movement, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna get between the two guys, because then
Okay,
they
so
can't...
you can move over to here. You were considered base with him, so you have to you move around him, and that's fine. But if you move away from him, he can attack you.
Actually, I'm gonna go right here so I don't get flanked.
Oh, wait a second. He already made his reaction, so you can actually go wherever you want.
Oh, lovely. No, I'll go right here so I don't get
Okay.
flanked, first of all. And, okay. My plan shall continue next turn.
All right. And you do understand that just because the map ends right there doesn't mean I can't go there, right? It's not like
I
there's a
understand, but I'm
50-foot
hoping not as fast as he is.
All right, let's see what the distance was there. Yeah, he can make it there without a problem. But rules of written flanking is optional, so there's actually no flanking. But
My AC is currently 20.
all right.
Because of
Currently 20 AC. Let's see if we can swing at you a couple of times. First attack. Misses. Second attack. AC
You need a
20?
crit? Yeah.
No, he, on his second attack, he has disadvantage, so it doesn't matter. That's still AC 20 hits. So 7.
Yeah, you're right.
7 plus Constitution saving throw. That's a save. You don't. Yeah.
What did I miss
For
for the
dwarf
attacks?
is getting attacked. So so you're gonna take what is that? 4 points of slashing damage and 4 points of poison damage. And then the other one is going to attack you twice. One. That's a hit, AC 20, and a miss, AC 9. So another 4 points of slashing damage and 3 points of poison damage. I just assumed that you were going to save. You're a dwarf. And your name's not Kesseron. Am I right, Micah?
This is true. This is
All
true.
right.
All right, so
Yeah,
those are the bosses, and then D6.
Oh, don't forget the big guys.
Little goblin boys got deleted, I think, from the
Oh.
tracker.
A goblin boy got. Oh, I deleted him. Oops. All right. I blew him up. That's okay. I know.
All right,
I know
boss
that.
man,
I
what you
know they
got?
go after the bosses. Oh, he just had a recharged weapon, so he can throw his spear again or his javelin again. So he's
Ready
going
to.
the the bat's gonna fly over here, and he's gonna line up a shot. And let's see, who's he gonna throw his thing at?
Come on,
Uh,
come get me.
Odd, he throws it at the cleric. Even, he's gonna throw it at the wizard. Odd, here you go, cleric. You ready? He's gonna
Bring it.
He's throwing a.
Oh, that's right. It's an attack roll.
Yep, it is an attack roll.
AC
AC 11. Oh, missed. Okay, so
Yes.
he throws it, and it doesn't turn into the fiery bolt. Instead, it flies past, and then it reappears in his hand.
Appreciate. 3d8. Nasty.
And then it is layer action. Let's see what's gonna happen with layer this time. All my pits are open. Yep, my layer action. I don't have any layer action. Oh, bummer. Okay, so it is. Oh, sorry, my goblins get to go.
No, you're good.
My goblins can't see anybody. All right, so
Guess I'll have to shoot.
the three goblins over here, they all oh, you can't see. You guys actually hold on. I think I can. No, I can't see one person. I can see the flying cleric. What's the range?
Yeah,
on
you can
that?
see me.
Yeah, what's the range on that? Let's see.
120 feet.
90. So it's attack with disadvantage.
I'm up in the air. I bet he can reach me just fine without disadvantage.
Its range, it's 80.
Oh, okay.
So 18.
18 misses.
It misses. Okay. All right, and so the other ones the ones behind him will also both fire at you. An 11 and sorry, a 10 and an 8. So, three of them that are still out, they all fire at the flying cleric, and they all miss.
Pathetic.
And that is their turn, and now it is the cleric's turn. Go for it.
Oh man, do I? Yeah. I'm just gonna swing over to this bad boy. Is there a way, like, oh sorry, I should specify. Can I get like within range of this with 30 feet?
You jump
I
back
don't know
onto the
what
bat.
flying.
You're flying, yeah.
Yeah, can I
Go
jump?
ahead.
Yeah, okay. I'm just curious if there was, because grid stuff. Can I jump and like land on the back of this bat, or is it a tight fit?
The bat, you could. Okay, so you're trying to like add your weight to the bat, or are you just trying to?
No, just yeah. I want to like hypothetically mount it without worrying about like weights or anything like that. I just want to see if I can like land on the bat.
Okay, so if the bat moves, you would not move with it. Does that make sense?
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. I just want to set myself around there.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to use my action to cast... no, I'm not concentrating on anything right now, I don't think, right?
Yeah, you are. You're concentrating on invisibility.
Oh, I thought I dropped that. Oh, well.
No, you haven't dropped
I'm going to drop that, and I'm going to throw a hold person on this this little
you're gonna try to hold
gentleman.
my commander.
Yeah, your commander. I need a Constitution save, I think? No, Wisdom. Wisdom
yeah.
save.
What's my DC?
DC's 19.
Nope.
Nice. Cool.
He locks up. He's not moving.
Yeah. I'll just use my bonus action to give a nice pat to the bat's rear side, and that'll be my turn.
All right. And it is...
What's the bat feel?
Yeah, leftovers.
How does the bat feel? What? Okay, so what are you doing, Mrs. Rogue? You're down in these warrens, and it's dark. Hello?
I think we lost him.
Yes.
Oh,
We're
no.
talk.
It is your
All right.
turn, Mrs. Rogue.
I will. I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to use a lantern hooded.
Okay, so you use an action and you light your lantern and you start shining it around, and you see hundreds of goblins.
Nice.
Oh. I climb back up.
Okay, you
Wait, are they
flee.
asleep?
No, they're awake.
Wait, are they still? I go back up there and then use an oil flask and toss it down the hole.
You could drop your lantern as like an oil flask, but you wouldn't be able to.
Oh, I actually have an oil flask as an adventuring gear.
Yes, but that would be an action to do that. But it would be an interaction to drop your lantern. It would fall down there. It would break open about the same thing.
And it would start burning all the goblins.
No, none of them are within range of you. They were like 20 feet away. They were just kind of watching you.
No, wait. Instead of fleeing, can I just speak to them to warn them of an army upstairs? I do know Goblin.
Okay, you can speak Goblin, not necessarily the language that they speak, but go for
Would
it.
they at least understand some of the words?
You can try.
Persuasion check.
Okay.
Hopefully it works. 19 plus 7, 26.
Okay.
Warning them of the dangerous dangerous army out there, ready to kill them if they ever come up the hole.
Okay.
And telling them not to do it.
And then you flee up the hole?
Yep.
Okay. You flee up the hole. Alright.
And then I just pretty much tell everybody, do not go down there.
Alright. That is your turn, and it is time for the wizard. Go for it, Whis.
Yes. I'm thinking. I would give. Shit. This. I would move up further 30 feet here and throw the one here again, a wonderful firebolt.
Alright. And he is held, so you have advantage on your attack roll.
That is perfect.
And it's
That's a
auto
hit.
crit, I think.
It's now to crit?
Oh no, it's
No,
not.
no,
No,
that's
it's
only
not.
for melee
It's not a
attacks.
melee.
Yeah,
Okay,
melee
good.
Yeah, it's only melee.
But,
Misspoke.
I hope a 24 hits still.
Yes, the
nonetheless.
24 hits. The 15 didn't, but the 24 did. For 11.
Okay. That's very bad damage rolled. But
In burning.
Oh, he is he does not appear to be dead yet. And so any bonus action?
I think I'm chunking down my. No, I don't know of the 100 goblins. I just know I should not go down there. I'm not chunking down a potion, so that would end my round.
Alright. Ahrman, you are not invisible. And you are not pressing to talk.
No, I'm not. Gonna touch myself. Sorry,
That's
I'm
a
an
weird way
adult.
of saying it.
I'm sorry, I'm an adult. But I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, she's got us
12.
covered. Look at
Yeah,
that.
you're good.
Nice.
She starts singing.
I'm sorry.
I touch myself. I want you to touch me.
Oh my god, the history behind that song is hilarious. But yeah, after that, I'm out of bardic inspirations. So I'm just gonna move there and try and blend into the wall as much as possible.
Okay, so you're kind of like holding yourself against the wall to keep out of the ray, or out of the sight of archers.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Master Dwarf, what is your action?
Well, first of all, I attack.
That's a hit. That's a hit. Man, I think you've rolled under anything.
I only rolled one once.
Okay, so you got 15. Okay, so the first two attacks, after the first two attacks, facing two combatants, you size up your foes, and you swing your axe at one, pushing him away, not really damaging him, but then as his companion comes to close the distance, instead of actually slicing him with your axe, you actually butt him right in the eye with the haft, dealing 15 points of damage, and then reverse your blade and gut him from stem to stern. And then as the other goblin sees that his companion has fallen, he comes in holding his sword high, and you slice him right across the belly, laying open his stomach. He's grabbing at his intestines, holding him in as he's still ready to fight.
I feel less knightly. Either way, so as the ability of haste, with the ability of haste, I can still do one more attack.
Okay.
So might as well. Only a 16.
That is a miss.
Too bad. So sad. Alright,
If
I
only
don't-
you'd saved your bardic inspiration.
yeah, I don't think I can do much else, to be honest. Like,
Movement or no movement?
I'd rather kill the guy. So I'm just gonna wait for him to do his shtick and stuff. So yeah, my turn's done.
All right. Then it is his attack, so he's going to swing at you twice. He swings his scimitar. AC 20.
Come on, really?
So 4 points of slashing damage and a Constitution saving throw. No, you needed that extra one that time. All right,
Man.
and then his second attack with disadvantage, AC 9. He misses. And then he actually is going to use his nimble feature that he has, and he is going to move away. He's using disengage.
Guess what? Sentinel. I can still attack him. Even if he disengages.
Okay, make an attack. That
Oh, that
will
too.
hit. And as he's attempting to dodge and dip and parry out of the way, how does he die?
Well, of course, as I'm already far gone from being a knight anymore, from what the fuck I just gutted these folks. He tries to turn away and run away. I get him at the ankles and then get him right in the spine. He's not going anywhere.
He dies.
Yeah.
All right, and then I've got a saving throw. Let's see if I can get a saving throw. The bat continues flying. I'm gonna fly up to here, so technically this comes with him. And now I get to make a saving throw at the end of my turn. And I'm still held. And that is that. Let's see, I've got...
Does that trigger my reaction for him leaving?
you can attack the
bat?
Bat. You can't attack him.
Oh, that's fine. I just want to hit the bat. The bat hasn't been hit yet, though, has he?
That hasn't been touched.
That's fine. I'm gonna throw a sacred flame at the bat. So a dex saving throw.
You can only react with a unless you have a feat.
I have
that allows-
Warcaster.
Okay. all right.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw for my giant bat.
Yes.
Dexterity saving throw. Oh, I got a good dexterity.
Oh, it's good enough. Yeah,
21.
that's it. Yeah, he's good. Very nice.
And he's got a +3. And then it is layer
Yeah, lucky
action.
then.
Don't have anything. Actually, I have goblins. Sorry, I gotta do my goblins. Alright, so I've got a few goblins that are still firing arrows. So disadvantage against a cleric. That's all misses. And then it is the cleric's turn.
This isn't a concentration. All right, fair enough.
Come on, clear.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Knock that guy out.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw
Wait, he's already dead.
a.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a 3rd level sleep
I'd like
at
the wizard to come by over
this-
to my area
this-
after
this-
he's.
No, go
a
ahead,
sec.
dude.
Can you hold
Go
off
ahead.
so he can finish his turn?
Sorry, I'm just speaking aloud.
Alright.
I'm gonna throw a sleep at 2nd level, just in that general. I guess it won't show up for you, but at this little bat area.
Okay.
So we're gonna. What is that? So 78. Oh, I need to advance dice roller this. Let's roll high. Oh man, 25. Does anybody over there have 25 or less hit points?
Yes. Is that
Oh.
natural hit points or current hit points?
Current hit points.
Okay, so the bat falls asleep.
Cool.
I have 24.
Oh, it shouldn't hit you. I have it angled in a
Okay.
space.
Okay, so the bat kind of yawns and then falls out of the sky.
Does he fall on the ground or fall down that cliff right there?
Oh, he's gonna hit the ground at 20 feet, and then he's going to tumble down the other 60 feet. So
Nice.
so it'll be.
Is that 8 of them?
Yeah, that was not what I was trying to do.
Wow.
We gotta roll 7 more. So he's gonna take 28 points of damage, and so will the goblin. So you cast sleep, and the bat falls asleep, and the goblin who's already held, he also falls asleep, and they fall tumbling down to the ground, smashing upon the rocks
Good night.
as they
Thank
all
you.
die.
And then just in case, I'm gonna use my
You
bonus
could've done that
action
from the beginning?
to drop a. No, I needed their hit points to be lower first. Use my bonus action to regain a 2nd level spell slot with my channel divinity. That'll be my
Okay.
turn.
All right, Mrs. Rogue, what would you like to do?
Oh, first off, I would call the wizard over here. Hey, I think there's an army of goblins down there. Like a few hundred.
Then we should
could you
better
come-
get away here.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I think you should come up here and shoot a fireball. Come go down the ladder and shoot a fireball with the axe wielder, so we could get them to back off. And then I start heading over to the other goblins. How far is 20 feet from this area?
Well, each square is 5 feet.
I got 30 movement speed, so would I be able to hit that tree?
Sure. Oh, right in front of the tree.
Okay.
There you go.
And I want to have a short bow. I'd be able to shoot one of these goblins.
So the 4 here are not visible. All of them are their stuff is all closed.
What about
the ones
the other
over
4?
here?
Oh, the other 2.
We
Ones
got these
that
up
are
here,
visible.
and you got this one down here.
These and-
you make them. The attack would be with disadvantage, so you'd roll and take the lower roll.
What about the closer ones that have the stone thing?
You can't see so the ones that are here and here, you cannot see them.
Okay,
They're
I'm
inside. They're literally hatched down.
I'm just going to finish my turn there and try to reach them afterward. And I already told him about the deep pit full of goblins.
All right.
So he might.
Mr. Mage, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
So with the goblins all hidden, if it's allowed, I would give a short question to the group if they are allowed to give like a
Yeah, go for
one-word
it.
answer, yes or no. I would like shout loudly, retreat or fight.
Everyone can say up to 3 words. I'll do this in order. Okay, so Clint, what do you say? Can't hear you.
Let's leave.
Okay, and then Dwarf, what do you say?
Let's get out of here.
Little Miss Rogue, what do you say?
About what?
The mage just said retreat or stay and fight.
I'd rather not face over 100 goblins.
3 words.
Because that's how much.
3 words is what you can say.
Let's get out of here.
That's good enough. And Ahrman, you don't get a vote.
I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, so you gather, you retreat up the hill, and the goblins actually don't pop back out of their little hidey holes. You're able to regroup and then and unfortunately have to continue on foot because all of your mounts were down at the bottom of the hill. You spend the next day traveling to the rendezvous point where you're supposed to find the king's son, and you arrive at the camp, and the camp is about 150 men strong. You are you're questioned, and Ahrman gives the correct passphrase, which she was given, and you are allowed to enter the camp, and are told to report to the prince. The prince is in his command tent, and as the flap opens up, you can see the prince is sitting there. There are 4 purple dragons as his retainers that are armed and standing to his left and to his right. and he says, "What news do you bring?"
Oh, so I have been requested from your father to deliver you a message.
Please. What is the message?
I come bearing words from yonder. To be more specific, your king, father. His words being strong and great, he says through me, if I may state, congratulations on your accomplishments. May you continue to triumph. Happy birthday, Sir Crowned Prince.
The prince shakes his head and he says, "You traveled all this way for a birthday wish?" And he looks to the four companions and he says,
I just... Face.
How are you?
I almost died.
You came all this way to... fought and ran from several hundred goblins to deliver a birthday message.
he says,
I was-
it is. I thank you for my father's birthday wish. Will you please join me for my birthday meal? And they bring field rations for a birthday meal. And
She will also add, the goblins ambushed us along the
hill.
road. Yes, and apparently there was some sort of secret passage along the way that kept them hidden when they ambushed us.
The prince takes your intelligence as well, and thanks you for that. And he offers you a teleportation circle to return back to the capital city, so you don't have to go back the way you came.
I ask a
Good,
different
you have
question
those.
first
That's
off.
great.
If they have seen a cart filled with explosives lately.
No, I haven't. I
Well,
don't want to.
there's a
We
potential
ran actually
for...
about an hour over. I think that we got bogged down at the beginning, and I apologize for that. But thank you. I want to thank all four of you for joining me and Lydia on the maiden voyage of the Misadventures of Ahrman. The Melodious Misadventures of Ahrman, as Lydia pointed out, the MMA. Yes, trademark notwithstanding. So I want to thank you, anybody who stayed to watch the show. I really appreciate it. We're going to be here every other week, and next time I should have my technical stuff should be a little bit better. Thank you, all of the guest stars, and maybe we can have you back another time for another game.